Thank you.
Oh, I don't know what they're gonna be like, so don't
Hi,
think me yet.
everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night's Dungeons and Dragons, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. We are still waiting on our final player to join. However, with the three that are here, we can start recapping everything, and hopefully we'll be ready to go by the time that Yuki shows up. So, in a nutshell, what happened last time, and I will let you get to your notes in just a second, Saucy. The part the party finds out that Sparkrender, the blue dragonling, wormling, has been shacking up most likely in these kind of ruins of this observatory off to the eastern side of the island. And with that, the party ends up having access to a very shiny white stone called a moonstone. And with that, they head off in search of the observatory. Once they find it, they find that there are these little dragon statues, which you should be able to see. I'm clicking on them now. That if you put a moonstone inside, a bridge of light, not unlike the Bifrost, appears, and you're able to walk over it. The party wasn't quite too sure, but they walked across and they found that inside this main sanctum of the ruins, there are 5 kind of shodden and very amateurly built piles of rocks with like some sort of bone dust, or there's something about it. And it's rocks, it's paint, and it's bone that have been formed together to kind of look like and resemble some dragons, like dragon statues. And then they went off in search of whatever they could find inside these ruins. And with that, I will turn it over to our fearless rogue Benelis.
Oh no. For my notes, I don't think anyone needs those.
Well, let's see.
So I have a fog is enveloping the island while we go to the cemetery. I'm just like, I don't know where it started and
Okay.
ended, so I'm just.
That's fine.
We all have a dream that we're on the ship deck we were on, but it's shrouded in darkness. And then I have Meteor. Some dude wanted to be as powerful as dragons, so his 2 siblings were like, no, and they vanquished Jaruth, and he was mad. He now causes the storms. And then we on some island, and 2 out of 3 dragons died, and they're doing some ritual. We have the dead dragon back at Dragon's Keep as well. The white crystal that we used to make the Bifrost can be used to make another bridge. 2 dragons match around the circle.
2 dragons
my notes.
match around the circle.
I don't know. I probably typed it in incorrectly. It was
Okay.
arch around the circle, maybe.
Well, those aren't too bad notes at all.
Thank you.
To expand on that, Sharuth is the dragon that seemed to have an unquenchable lust for power and wanted to basically take over the world as well as everything in it. Sharuth's brother and sister decided that he was a menace to society and fought him. He was much more powerful than they were, but as a pair, they were able to vanquish him. And they buried him and killed him and threw his body into the bottom of the ocean. And he sunk basically to the middle of the planet. Well, his rage was so powerful and so aggressive. It almost became a physical force. It caused disturbances in the natural flow and energy of things and ended up causing this island to be created. So it's basically the island is the rage of Sharuth that caused this volcanic eruption that formed this island almost overnight. But because of that raw power that the physical manifestation of the rage is there, um, the island is teeming with some sort of energy. Typically, it's a fire, it's a rage, it's not an evil energy. It's more just a powerful, almost wild magic,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what dragons have kind of been drawn to the island for. They are trying to harness that energy and use it for themselves. They want to inherit the power of Sharuth's rage, and with that, they will be as powerful as Sharuth was. So Sparkrender came, and he attacked Dragon's Rest and decided that, he was going to capture the island's energy for himself. And he hasn't been seen for a couple of days. However, the storm that you guys ran into, where you basically were shipwrecked, had to jump overboard, that whole scenario, because of the storm over the island that seemingly appeared out of nowhere, Runara had mentioned that it was Sparkrender battling with another dragon. And that explains the giant flapping wing noises you guys heard in that storm, and the fact that there was red and white bolts of lightning. Hi, Mama Bear. Welcome in. So you guys went as the party off to try and find Sparkrender, stop him from doing whatever he needs to do, because there is this giant star that seems to be getting closer, and it's bathing the entire island in a red glow.
Uh-oh.
So you guys have seen it. It has been mentioned a couple times, but it's starting to get closer and closer, almost like a meteor or a comet of some sort. So you guys are here to stop Sparkrender from doing whatever it is he's doing, and report back to Renara. So you guys came across, you traveled across the bridge, and you met Mech and Min. Both of those kobolds were part of 3 that were attacked by a number of sturges.
I remember that.
The big vampire bat mosquito thingies. They unfortunately took out 2 of the winged kobolds, leaving only Mech, who's this red kobold down here by the thing. Since you saved him, he didn't really attack you. Excuse me. The party kind of started helping him with, setting up his dragon statues that he and his brother Min created. And they're very proud of them. Oh, I did such a good job. Don't you see the resemblance? They look like dragons. And that is kind of the basis for this room. There's this giant structure, kind of resembles like almost a star chart, if you will. Or it's kind of like the gyroscope with the concentric circles that are just rotating in random directions.
Yes.
But it's stationary, and then you have the 5 dragon statues around it. You guys have not traveled across this bridge over here to the top left. You guys went over here to this study, ? There are 4 statues that seem to be pointing to the middle, and there's not much else here, except for this tower. The entrance here is 30 feet above the entrance here, and this bridge is almost...
Are you pinging stuff?
Yes. I'm on the GM level. There we go. So this bridge here is rickety, and it's kind of fallen apart, and there's a rope and a trolley system. You guys are able to get across, but the kobolds end up using the trolley system because they don't want a chance falling into the water. But
Don't they have wings?
There's only 3 of them that had wings.
Ah.
There were other kobolds that did not have wings that are not here. However, you guys notice that these statues that are all pointing towards the center. And Kyle came in and said, "Oh, hey, well, how about this?" And they're kind of weird. They're pointing at each other, and you guys might want to check it out. And you notice that there was a stained glass window over this entire dome, which had holes in it. And you could see there was a larger body sleeping on the ridge of the stained glass dome over here. So you guys came back down to the middle section, and you were helping Mech set up all 5 of these statues here. And then Benelis realized that there are 2 statues, 2 dragon statues, one here and one here, that match the same ones that you had that created the light bridge to get in here. So you asked Mech to go grab the stone, and Mech brought the stone back here, and you guys had him put it in this statue, and a light bridge appeared. That's where we ended last session.
Okay.
So you guys are helping Mech, who you found out is the sister or is the brother of Mila, the artificer back home at Dragon's Rest. But Mech has been helping Sparkrender set up for this ritual. But you guys
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part once? Sorry.
So Mech, the winged kobold that you have been helping set up the ritual for,
Yep.
he's trying to set up for this ritual. He is the brother of Mila,
Wow.
the artificer back
Yes.
home.
Okay.
So that's where we're at. So you guys found that there's this light bridge to the lower section, and it's been half hour. I know Yuki is supposed to be here, but I don't know when she's going to show up. So I think we're going to start without her, and if she shows up, then she could just hop right in.
Yeah, I guess we can roll for her as we go as need be.
Yep. Let me grab.
Is it right if I grab
her.
some water super quick?
Yeah, let's do that.
Be right back.
So let me grab this, and I can start the music.
Yeah. And she had mentioned that she was coming tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Shakri's character sheet here, and then I will pop out this. Okay, so you guys have just opened up this second light bridge, and Mech goes, "Oh, yeah, that. I knew that. That's always supposed to work."
All right. So, have you been across? Have you seen what's in the room over there before?
Oh no, I don't have a need to go to that tower. I have
Have
no
you
idea what that
seen
is.
anybody go there? Anything suspicious going out of it at all?
No, I've been building my statues with my sister, and you see him just kind of drop his head and look at the floor after looking over at Min's corpse.
I am again very sorry about the loss of your sister. I kind of move over and give him a pat on the back.
Well, who wants to go first over the bridge? Shoddy not.
I mean, I'm no stranger to running headfirst into things I probably shouldn't. So, all right, I'm gonna just gingerly kind of step onto it, just make sure that it is in fact a stable light bridge that I can walk across. Tap my foot down on it.
Right
Okay.
behind you.
It feels stable.
All right, I'm going to venture out, take one step, kind of into the middle of the bridge.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, your timidness, your hesitation causes you to think that it's not going to work, so you kind of unconfidently stumble out onto this thing, and by the time that you realize that it's safe, you're about halfway across. This is just another light bridge. There is nothing wrong with it.
Safe old bridge. All right. Well, in that case, I will make haste to the end of the bridge.
Okay. The rhythm of the waves below echoes throughout the cramped tower. Part of the floor is crumbled away, dropping off into a chamber below. Amid the rubble, collapsed bookcases jut out at odd angles, and the moldering books are strewn across the floor. So basically about 10 feet below you, and you can kind of climb down without any sort of issue. You see there's a bunch of books scattered around on the floor.
And then I see, are these just like decorations here at the back?
No, those are more...
Back.
Welcome back. Those are more books. They're books, pamphlets. Most of these things are fairly bad shape. But give me an investigation check. You should be good with those, right?
Over there.
Okay.
Hey, good night.
Oh.
Well, amongst all of the books, most of them have kind of turned to dust or, are just completely broken apart. They're just not in good condition, not even salvageable. But there is a small black book, which looks like it has a little ornate lock on it, which remains intact and looks not quite brand new, but it doesn't look anywhere near as badly damaged as the rest of the books. That is the only thing that you can see in this room that looks interesting.
And am I able to kind of shimmy along this ledge, or is it too small to hope for that to happen?
No, you can shimmy along it. As I said, anything in here you can see. If you're trying to get to the edge of the... if you're trying to get to the book, it's right here. And you can just go walk right up to it. You can shimmy around here. There's no difficulty check in order to get across there.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to come over and pick up the black book.
Okay.
I'll walk back over here and shout out, hey, guys, I found this little black... Everything in there is kind of like burnt and dusty and decrepit, but I found one book with a lock on it that is still in marginal shape, at least.
Are you going to bring it back here?
Interesting.
Why don't you guys come on over? I already tested the bridge. Don't worry, it's fine.
Yes.
All right, if you say so. So let's run over the bridge.
Going over the...
Okay, and you guys see the same thing. Hi, Yuki. Welcome in.
Sorry.
All good. So, we just started not too long ago. We held off as long as we could. Last thing that happened was you guys were exploring this observatory. You found these 5 dragon statues, and you went to the northeastern portion of the observatory and found there were 4 statues pointing to each other, but not much else in there aside from some treasure on the floor. Then Benelis took the moonstone, or found that there are dragon statues here, so you guys sent Mech, the winged kobold, to go grab the moonstone and set it down in these statues, creating a light bridge across. Now, in this lower left section, Kyle rolled a great investigation roll and found that there's one book that was salvageable, and he's just now sharing it with the party. So that's all you've missed.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody know how to get inside of this lock? Kind of show it to them a little bit.
I mean, I guess it depends what's needed.
I mean,
Do you bring any lock picks, Benelis?
yes, there is a keyhole.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I don't
What
know.
was that?
So you guys are looking at the lock, right? You're trying to figure out what it takes to open it.
Yeah,
Who's looking at the lock?
that would be me. Though I wish it weren't. Now that you're asking me this question.
I mean, I can take it. I can take it, but I don't have anything necessarily, I don't think.
I'm already looking at the lock.
Well,
so
you-
I guess I'm looking at the
Well,
lock.
Beneless has thieves' tools, so
Yeah, I do.
but you both are looking at the lock, trying to figure out what it would take to potentially open this. Both of you give
Yeah.
me a perception check, please.
What? I'm the thief.
Uh-oh.
Oh, perception is wisdom.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, from what you guys can see, it's it's a normal key lock. Again, a small key because it's a book, and it's just a metal clamp that is kind of clamped along the sides with a keyhole that is right along the bridge. I think it's called. Not it's the opposite the spine, but where all the pages are. It just kind of folds over and locks in place with a key.
Yes, the anti-spine.
Yes. So Beneless, you're able to attempt to pick the lock with your thieves' tools if you would like.
With my 5?
No, it's
No,
not
no,
at
no,
all.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah, I want to do that.
Remember, perception is what you perceive. What you're aware of in your surroundings. You
Oh, hell yeah, I want to try it.
on the
So
on
you
the-
almost forgot it was a book, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite. It's more of yes, it's a book. There's a cover. There's pages. There's a spine, and there's a lock. That's all you notice. But yeah, if you on the left hand side of your character sheet, you will see thieves' tools. You should be able to click that, and that will make a roll.
Oh, right here. Okay, I will. Ooh. Do I want it dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence?
Dexterity and a normal roll.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, a 14. Now hang on 1 second. Hang on. Let me do
I'm
this
about to be like,
again.
uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not bad for us.
Yes, but you guys should be able to hear this. Let me turn the volume up. Yeah, you've set off a trap.
Oh.
So give me. Actually, I can just do this. Where's the dice? You are going to take 1 poison damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Both of us, I think.
No, just Beneless.
Oh, just panelists.
The trap is aimed at whoever is opening the lock or attempting to open the lock without successfully disarming the trap.
I see.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So you take a single point of poison damage. But you are indeed successful and able to open the lock. And inside, the journal contains a bunch of star maps and notes on experiments with magic. Briefly skimming through the book, there's one passage in particular that is underlined near the start of the journal. Now, are any of you familiar with ye old languages? Is there anybody that would be knowledgeable on something? It's common, but it's an old dialect of common.
I don't think
I don't think
so.
so.
I'm not sure I
No,
would.
I'm common, draconic, and elvish.
Well, it's common. Well, do me a favor. Can I have everyone give me a history check, please?
Uh-oh.
3.
Sypha, you definitely don't know it. Okay, and I'm gonna say so. Benelis and Shakri would understand this, and it's you from what you can put together, because I don't know of any reason why you would know the dialect, but from what you can make out, it says, "To ye four scholars, point your eyes toward the dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge." And I will put it in the game chat. Toward the light. No, toward the dragon's light. For it guides your descent into knowledge. Okay. So that's what it says.
Interesting. Okay. Now, from where I'm standing, can I kind of peek down into like the drop off to see if there's anything that might be valuable, or is it kind of dark down there?
No, that was your investigation roll. You were able to look down there as well as up here, and the only thing that you could see was that there was one book that wasn't completely destroyed. The rest of them have been lost to time.
Lovely. All right. So can anybody make heads or tails out of this book here?
I can try.
Well, Kyle,
To ye four scholars, point your eyes towards the dragon's light. Do we think that has something to do with the statues back in this room that are all looking at each other?
Wow, Kyle, detective work.
Definitely sounds like
I
a
am,
detective.
I am the greatest detective on the planet. I don't know why you're surprised.
I think maybe Dragon's Light is the painted glass on the ceiling then?
Or do we think it could be the stone?
Go back and check it out.
The stone that lights up this bridge, maybe? Do we need to just, like, look into it for a while and something will happen?
You're just gonna stare at the stone?
I don't know.
Alright.
It's called the Dragon Stone, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we're also probably standing. This would be a dragon's light, wouldn't it?
You're gonna
A
wanna...
little Bifrost coming.
Yes. Alright. It was on this side, right?
no, it's right here by Mech. So how do you plan to look at it?
I'm gonna just pick it up for a second. Which I know it's gonna get rid of the bridge, but just want to look at it to see if there's anything, like any etchings or any drawings or anything like that on it. And toss it around in my hand and look all the way around it.
Okay, well, even without a roll, I'm going to say it's just a very, very smooth white stone that seems whiter than anything else. It seems like it's as bright as it can be without actually glowing, but it is completely smooth. There's nothing etched into it. There is no like auras or anything that you can see.
Hey, what if we take it to that room with the 4 statues?
Yeah. See what happens.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. So going back across, to here, you guys are. Do you just walk across? Do you do anything special when you're crossing the bridge? Since it's more decrepit than this map shows. Like there are holes and everything else. It's very close to being completely unusable.
I take
I
a
would-
running
I would-
start and try to jump over it.
It's 30 feet above from here to here.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, hold on. That's 30 feet?
From here to here, the tower is 30 feet above this. This is a very steep ramp.
Oh. Oh.
That's why the kobolds have that pulley system in order to get across. Because they don't want to risk this, because if it fails, it's going to take the pulley system with it.
Gotcha.
I see.
Do we fit in the pulley system?
I mean, you could try. I mean, that is what Kyle took last time.
Oh, right. I did take the pulley system last time, didn't I?
Yep.
Right. Right. Well, in that case, then I will use the pulley system one more time.
Okay. The mech is going to take you across, and then he will come back and then take whoever else across. So you guys, whoever wants to go is now in this observatory room. With the
My turn.
Yep, with the stained light or stained glass. Chakra, I'm assuming you're going to.
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. So, let me reread the description for you just so you can become aware of anything in case you missed it the first time. Rays of light dance across the remains of the tower's stained glass dome, making iridescent colors shimmer across the crumbled marble walls. Gilded lines and jeweled inlays form a detailed star map spanning the dusty floor. 4 alabaster statues of scholars stand around the perimeter of the room, their expressions worn with time. Each 10-foot tall statue is pointing or gesturing in a different direction.
Are they all facing the center?
They are currently facing the center, yes.
Okay, well, I wanna try something here. I'm gonna stand directly in the center of the room, and I'm going to lift the stone as high in the air as I possibly can.
Trying to get it right in the middle of all their fingers?
Yes.
Okay, so you stand... Well, where is everybody else standing?
I'm gonna stand right here in this kind of corner. Not really a corner.
I'm gonna stand over here.
Okay.
On the other side.
All right. So Kyle goes to the middle of the room and he has the white stone in his hand. He lifts it above his head as high as he can. And do you mutter anything? Do you...
No, I'm just gonna go for it.
You just hold it straight up and just stare straight ahead? Right?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you stand there, the stone held up right above you. Nothing seems to be happening. So you kind of look up and you're moving your hand ever so slightly, trying to make sure it's just in the center of everything. And nothing.
This is an observatory, right?
Yes.
How would I
It's the observatory tower.
if I want to look at the stars, how would I do that? Should I use that thing over here, or?
You would have to
Should I just look up?
get to the top of the tower, of which there are no stairs. But there is a platform at the very top of the tower. So there is a
Here's what I'm
platform.
thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So on the floor of this area, there's like a star map, right?
Uh-huh.
And we know there's a red star approaching. What if we had have the statues point to where the red star would be on the star map? Is what I'm thinking.
Ah.
Can we turn the statues?
You could try.
What I'm trying to ask is are we able to identify where on this star map that's on the floor? Can we identify where the red star would be? I guess.
Do you recognize any of the constellations?
Salvation would be Draco.
I do not know.
Okay. Well, then, I mean, you could attempt to.
What's the dragon's light?
I'm gonna look up at the sky and look at the stars then.
Well, it's the middle of the day.
Oh. Never mind.
The only star you can see,
Sun.
yeah, the only star you can
Sun.
see is the sun, and then a red
I've
star
heard
off
that's
in the
not
distance.
good to do.
Directly in the sun.
Do we think maybe the dragon's light could be referring to the red thing in the sky?
Do you
Yeah, that
remember
was my
what?
idea.
Do you remember what
Yeah.
the red star is called?
No.
Okay. Then, I mean, you can try and point the statues at it.
Does anybody remember the name of that star?
Meteor?
Meteor.
Nobody asked if I recalled correctly.
Yeah, you're probably right. I assume none of us asked. I mean, I guess that's the next thing that, like, I personally would try, along with what you said, Alex, is point them, if we can turn them, point them all at the direction of the red thing in the sky.
We
But I
just
kinda
don't
feel
know
like
which
we
one.
Yeah.
We have time. Are we in a time frame?
I don't know. Are you?
That feels ominous. I was hoping maybe like, what if we wait till nighttime so we can see the stars and point the statues?
I mean, you can.
But I don't know if we like have like time to like idle about. That's why. What do you guys think?
Well, okay, so my deduction skills are telling me that one of these constellations is named the same as whatever the red light in the sky is also named. But that doesn't help because I don't know the name of any of these constellations.
So just point at each of the constellations until one hits, I guess.
Trial and error, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, yeah.
Let's get started. Which one you want to start with?
I guess there's 4 of us. Each of us can take turns on the 4 separate ones pointing. Alright, I'm just gonna like kind of jostle this one just to see if it's even movable when I'm standing near. I'm just gonna like try to turn it just to see if we even can turn them.
Give me an athletics check. Well, yeah, you, with a little bit of effort, you're able to start rotating. Not moving, but rotating the statue that you're on.
Perfect.
So let me see if I can find a way. Can I controlled by? I think I have to do it one by one. But I'm going to give you guys power over the statues. You guys should be able to control these statues, so that way you.
Oh, Yeah.
Oh, sure shit.
they
Okay.
shouldn't be moving though.
Ugh,
Yeah.
Fuck. I
Here.
fucked up.
Hold Alt
Thanks.
and drag, and
Oh, I
then
dropped mine in the ocean, guys.
I know you did. But if you hold Alt, you can drag them onto the actual grid.
Oh, there we go.
I
But-
didn't know that.
But you should be able to take the tip of it and rotate it around.
Not very tech savvy, y'all.
Well, which way do you want to point them? Because once I get it, here, let me.
What are you looking at? Sorry. Sorry.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm having too much fun with this.
Well, here, rotate it in the direction that you want.
What way should we rotate it, though? We should probably all talk about this.
Yeah, like which constellation
Which-
are we pointing at first, detective?
Well, which one looks most like a dragon? That would be where I'd want to start.
Ooh, true,
Wow,
true.
he's learning.
Let me zoom
He's
in
learning
here.
how to detective.
Now, having lived most of her life on the island, would Shakri know?
I don't know if you've ever been here.
Well, she's basically lived on the.
How long have you been on the island itself?
Probably most of her life.
Okay, so you didn't come here like a couple years ago? I thought when you first had joined, you said you'd been here for a couple years.
No, she would have been here most of her life. She would have been
Okay,
literally dedicated to Bahamut.
Okay, so you are that. For the constellations, let's see. Let's see. You can tell that there are a number of the different constellations. You've seen them before, but you have no idea on the actual references or what they're called, as Runara was not interested in the constellations.
Fair enough. They look familiar, but I'm not sure what they're called. Renara was
Anybody
never
seeing
black.
anything dragony?
What about this one?
This one fairly looks dragony. This
Yeah,
one
I'm
also.
thinking that was mine too. Yeah, either of these are feeling pretty dragony.
Alrighty.
All right,
Give it a
let's
good push.
To
You
be
know
fair,
what?
this
Start-
one looks more like a shield, but
Do me a favor, have everyone give me an investigation check.
oh, this is gonna be great.
Investigation. I should be good at those.
I'm
Yeah.
doing my.
I'm more fascinated by how they actually go together.
All right, so Kyle and Sypha, you guys seem to see that this one right here looks the most like a dragon.
I take it back,
Wow,
guys. This one looks the most like a dragon.
I concur.
So
Excellent.
then,
And
time
k-
to point them that way.
And can you all give me a perception check, please?
Hmm.
16.
Wow, I really save all my rolls for later, hopefully.
Okay.
The rolls are on fire, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking killing it.
So Kyle and Sypha, you guys both notice that there are some grooves kind of worn around the base of the statues. And you can kind of line them up perfectly, and you see that they're actually pointing to this constellation.
Let's give her a turn.
So, as you guys turn this one, and then I'll turn this one for you.
Wait, I had already turned it.
You didn't turn it the right way.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
She just hasn't had a drink in a while.
No. Look, I'm not currently
go.
withdrawing.
Okay. So, you turn those two statues, and nothing happens.
Wait, are you guys turning your statues? It's one statue per person.
I mean,
And as you say
Like,
that, you guys start to hear something above you. Up in this corner,
Shield out.
I don't think that's a
Sword out.
something
Venomous.
is moving up there.
Get behind me.
I don't think
I
that's
look up.
You might want to just get behind me. Protect
I look
the
up
soldiers.
very slowly.
And Mech comes up to you. He says, "Oh, that's got to be the boss. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say hi." And he flies up.
I'm not sure. Okay,
The
Well, I
boss
guess
as
not.
in
I'm not sure.
The boss.
dragon?
I think I don't know who else he would call the boss.
You shouldn't
Well,
have looked
we
around here.
seem to be safe for the time being. Should we finish moving these statues? Just get this job done while we're not being clawed to death.
I'm not sure exactly how safe we are considering that stained glass above us.
Yeah, we might want to,
You what?
Oh,
I don't think we're safe. Let's finish this and get out of here.
You
Okay,
hear
I'm gonna turn this on really quick.
you
I'm
hear
gonna assist
glass
Kyle.
shattering above
Uh-oh.
you.
Uh-oh.
And
I'm putting the shield up above these two. Penniless, get out!
and and-
I'm nervous.
and from
Shield up.
the top of the platform above you, you guys, GM there, you guys see, and tell me if you can see this.
Yes.
Mhm.
I
You
sure
see
can.
this lovely mug staring down at you from the top of the observatory tower.
Do you think it's nice?
Highly doubtful.
Hi, buddy.
What are you doing here?
We're assisting.
We're just checking out these statues. They seem very, very well made. Is
They're
this
really
is this your house? I'm sorry. Were we intruding?
And instead of that,
Cameras
instead of
back to
answering you, he comes down and starts flying down, or he leaps off the platform, attempting to try and land on you. You guys have to make the decision now. Are you going to run and try and get back to the middle room and flee? Or are you going to allow him to land on the four of you?
How
Run.
big is he? Can we just like move out of the way?
You can attempt to. The token shows he's medium, but he's actually, figure he's 15, 16 feet long. He's probably twice the size of Shakri.
Oh.
I don't know, gang. We might have to
Well,
cut our losses
my-
on this one.
My answer is run. I ran away.
Oh wait, but
run,
we
yeah.
don't have any way to get over the bridge again, unless we jump down.
It's about 15 feet. If you jump across, you will need to make a check to see if you make it and if you take any damage. But you will be able to, potentially make it across.
Because we're jumping down, right?
Yes, you're jumping
but-
down 30 feet and over 10 feet. So it will be, you'll have to be very good.
I'll risk it for the biscuit.
I don't know,
So-
man. My rolls are the worst.
So you guys are all doing that?
Yes.
I guess so.
Oh,
So let me do that. Let's say he's that big. Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
about right.
so Kyle's first, and you are going to run and you are going to leap across, attempting to land here. Can you make me
Yep.
let's say an acrobatics check?
What?
look how you did.
The one that fucking counts today.
Hey man, I just gotta say, your rolls are on fire.
Okay, so you make it about here, and you start to stumble. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Nice.
Well, as you fall off, you luckily are able to grab on to the side of the thing, and you don't plummet to the water below, but you're able to just barely hang on. You've got your one arm, your weakest arm, just hanging onto the door frame, and you're trying to recover. As you see, Benelis is up next. Benelis, give
Excellent.
me an acrobatics roll, please.
Come on, acrobatics. Okay.
And with the grace of a swan, you leap down, you hit the ground, you tuck your knees and do a roll, and you are on here, no problem. Who's next? would assume Sypha's next.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Same acrobatics check, please.
9.
Okay. Well, give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Come on, please. Please roll 20. 18.
All right. You're grabbing the other side of the door frame. Shakri's up next. Acrobatics.
I believe in you.
Can I argue for an athletics for at the same time? I'm actually just gonna wait until the last fucking minute. And actually issue a challenge to him.
What do
The
you mean?
champion challenge.
You're gonna challenge him and then try and leap
Yeah.
across? Okay.
Because I'm gonna use the momentum from him landing to kind of poof
Okay.
me
Well,
across.
Well, then give me a perception check to see if you get the boost if you land at the correct time or if you leap at the correct time. Okay.
Not bad.
So when he lands, you will get an extra little boost. So give me an
Argue
acrobatics.
athletics.
If it's athletics, then it's going to be it's going to be at disadvantage, and you're going to leap across and try and grab or try and claw your way down to slow down your descent. So that you are sliding down the wall as opposed to leaping down trying to aim where you're going.
Okay, damn it.
So your choice. You can have either one.
It's either a +1 or a +6. That's why I'm like.
Well, the acrobatics, I'll give you a +2 because you hit that perception roll.
Okay.
So, okay, give me a sleight of hand check. All right, Sypha and Kyle, both of you give me a sleight of hand check. See if you guys can catch
Like,
her.
flailing her fucking
No,
hand.
Shakri!
Son of
You can't
Oh,
trust
boy.
us.
Comet!
Well,
Comet's balls!
well, with the 9, Kyle is just barely able to grasp your wrist. Although he's not very strong. But,
Just yank! Just yank! Just. Oh god, just.
well, here,
Muhammad, just yank me!
Shakri, give me an athletics check. Because now that you've slowed your momentum, you can grab the side, one of the rocks, and pull yourself up. Okay. So now with this, all of you're able to help both Kyle and Sypha, and you guys have all made it in there. And inside here,
I think I actually saw Bahamut. Just one split second.
Yeah. That guy's coming.
Yeah,
We
no.
fighting or we running?
We may be having to fight.
Sparkrender flies up, and you don't see him anymore.
Well, that's either really good or really bad.
Yeah, and there's no in between.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we do? Should we put the gem back into the light bridge thing and jump down into that little area and like hide?
No,
Pretty sure
no, that
all of
that
us-
would be a death trap. Do you
I
not
think
know
we should
what-
scatter. Try to land
You,
them once
got-
again.
you guys have
Or
10
fireballs
seconds.
us. Oh god, I'm moving.
That would
this-
be this way.
Scatter!
Four corners. Let's get out of
Scatter!
here.
Scatter!
Analyst, I suggest you get away from me.
I'm coming. I'm going. I have the wrong button. There we go.
Oh shit!
Ah! Get over here!
Sparkrender comes
Already?
down. Sparkrender flies down because was open air, if you remember. Flies down and lands.
Right.
And says, "You pests will not stand in my way. I will
Oi.
claim the might of my ancestors."
Well, I guess we're fucking killing Sparkrender, aren't we?
Roll for initiative.
No!
Holy, yeah!
Hey,
Oh, no.
Um,
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't click on my token.
So would the challenge issued earlier still be in effect?
Can you link
From
it to
the
me?
challenge defending? Yes. I will link it in chat.
Yes, it would still be in effect as far as I know.
Mine
Yes,
would
it is.
still be the first roll I did, since I just didn't click on my token the first time.
What is your first roll initiative for
8.17.
Sypha? 8.17?
Yes.
Should be 8.17. Okay,
Thank you.
there you go. Alright, so let me read this. As a bonus action, you should challenge cause to do battle with you. Each creature your choice can see must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so I'm making his wisdom save.
That
So,
is fail.
so he fails.
He now has
Oh,
focus on-
this effect ends on the creature if you're incapacitated or if the creature's more than 30 feet away from you. Therefore, it is not. It is no longer in effect. Okay, so Kyle, you have first chance to act.
Fuck. Okay.
Go detective.
What do we believe?
Now, Sparkrender is a blue dragon of some sort. A smaller dragon, but still a dragon.
So fire's not gonna work.
No.
As
No,
a matter of fact, no, idiot.
No. Dragons are not inherently immune to fire.
No, they're not.
But if you
Not.
remember, and I'm not going to make you roll for this, but you will remember that the dragon doesn't have a fire breath attack.
Yeah.
The storm was a lightning storm.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Talking about blue
then,
dragons.
and burning hand was my cone, right?
Burning hands is a cone, yes.
Yes. Okay. So I can't use that. Well, I mean, oh faithful. I guess I'm firebolting it.
Okay. That's a 16. Well, that misses.
What?
Uh-oh.
You
Uh,
he-
Yeah.
you
no
sling the
chance for-
firebolt, and that hits the wall right behind him.
Yeah. That's the right
Sypha,
thing.
you're up.
No chance we win this.
That's ominous. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action use a spell. I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike.
Zephyr Strike, okay.
And then I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna try to hit it with my short sword. That would give me advantage because of Zephyr Strike.
Can you link Zephyr Strike, please?
I did. Is it not
Okay.
there?
I was gonna check something really quick. Zephyr Strike, there it is. Okay, so concentration up to 1 minute. You move like the wind. Your movement doesn't attack opportunity attacks. Okay. You can. Okay, so are you giving yourself advantage on it?
Yes.
And it will deal 1 extra D8. Okay.
Ah, okay.
You swing your sword and it just, you feel it stop on the scales of Sparkrender, who turns around and goes,
And then I'm gonna just like use the rest of my movement to dash all the way here behind Chakra.
Now we start taking dragons a little more seriously.
Yeah, I will. Sorry.
Benevolence.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just use my handy dandy. I'm not gonna say it right. I never do. Rapier.
Rapier.
Oh,
You did! You said it right!
You did?
The rapier?
Okay.
my rapier!
Yay!
Do I get sneak attack with that or no?
There is no ally within melee range of it.
Whoa.
So,
Man, all right,
you-
we're just raw dogging it. Let's go. Oh,
24.
all right.
That hits. So you stab him for how much?
Hopefully a lot.
Oh, for
Oh,
8
super.
piercing damage. Yep.
Oh, sorry, it was me. I didn't-
So you hit him for 8 damage.
Oh, fuck.
Weird.
A whole
Oh,
8.
a whole
Did his health
8.
bar improve?
I don't
Yes. Okay.
That is funny.
So you hear the dragon kind of like, he doesn't quite wince at it, but you could tell you tickled him.
He's just annoyed now. I just pissed him off.
He looks up, takes a step over and says, "My turn." And I need Benelis and Sypha, or excuse me, Benelis and Kael to make me a dexterity saving throw.
There we go. Okay.
It's supposed to roll the damage. I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna roll it this way. So it is 4d10.
Apparently it did roll it. It says it takes 22.
No, that's the description. So, yeah. Benelis is going to take 14 lightning damage, and Kael is going to take 29 lightning damage.
Bye, guys.
Ow.
Did you just say bye? What?
Yeah, he did say bye.
He did just say bye.
I take it Benelis is downed.
I have 12.
You're making saving throws, buddy.
Yes.
You ain't
So-
dead yet.
So not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
And Sparkrender says, "Minions, take care of that one."
What? You have friends?
Chakra, your turn.
Not on my life. Let's see. What movement do I have? 30. Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we're believe I have. Yep, I've got 10 of those. So. prepare for that. Been a while since I actually played a fucking paladin.
What are you trying to do?
I'm basically trying to put my lay on hands on them.
Okay.
I have 10 of them.
You can give them all of them. You can give them 1. You can give them 5. You can give them whatever number you want of those 10.
I may as well just give them all to him.
Okay. Kael, you are back up with 10 hit points.
Ooh. That's definitely in the right direction.
She
I don't
just
know if
leans. She just kind of, drops down into that defensive stance with her shield completely out, puts her sword hand behind her, and just taps him.
Okay.
Just goes, not out of this yet.
Now remind me, lay on hands is bonus action or a full action?
I believe it is a bonus. Nope, it's an action.
It's a full action. Okay.
It is a full action.
Okay, so you can't like ready an attack or take the dodge action, anything like that. Okay.
Can't do shit after that.
Okie dokie.
Oh no! Now what I can actually do is then, as a bonus action, I can compel duel.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So that is what I will do. I will then, after telling him that he's not out of this yet, I'll then go, Oi! Scaly! 1-on-1, let's go!
You attempt to compel the creature into a duel. One creature you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so Sparkrender's making a wisdom saving throw.
1-on-1, let's go! Fails.
So you want to die first. So be it.
You won't be able to touch me.
Okay.
My ultimate blessing.
So now, as you do that, these kobolds cancel this.
Damn it, Baldur's Gate. I need a nat 20 for that roll.
So all these kobolds rush in. They attempt to surround you. And I need to roll a d6, by the way. D6. Okay. And Kyle, your turn is now. You have, I think, 10 hit points. What would you like to do?
With your whole ass 10 hit points.
So, let's try to get this guy out of the way. I'm gonna Burning Hands this kobold right here.
You're gonna Burning Hands that kobold.
No, I'm not going to.
You can do it without.
Kobold.
Yeah, you can do it without hitting.
No, I know that. I'm worried about elemental weakness with the kobold.
Okay. Let me pull up their stat sheet as well. Okay, so I've got theirs going. And actually, hang on. But before you take the action, you guys hear a boom of thunder, and the sky starts to darken rather quickly.
Perfect. Good. So I'm just gonna ask Chakri quick, since she's standing right next to me. Are these kobolds weak to fire, or strong to fire? Will they take damage from fire?
And Chakri, you would know that they are kobolds. They're not dragons. They don't have any damage immunities.
Perfect. In which case, then yes, this guy's getting burning hands.
Burning hands. And that is okay. So wait, burning hands is not firebolt. So this one is, what is it? It's half as much. Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
And DC 14. So it takes half. It takes 4 damage. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, Benelis, it is now your turn.
Oh, thank God. Well, I'm gonna rapier, this one in front of me.
As opposed to
direction.
Sparkrender? Okay. So you're-
Oh,
I mean, you're trapped around 3 of them. You would get sneak
Yeah,
attack on
I
this
mean-
one because Chakra is within melee range of that one.
yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's fuck that one up.
An 11.
Oh my god, that's sad.
You miss with
That is-
that one.
My whole thing is being sneaky.
That is a sad sneak. Thank you,
Yeah.
babe.
Now remind me, what was your subclass for level 3? You went...
Where do I find mine?
I don't actually know if she ever did it. If we ever decided, now that
Beneless. I would have given you cancel. I gave you the hit points. No, you did not.
Oh, cool.
Assassin would be good.
Okay. Either way, it's not going to
Okay,
help
well,
you hit any, or it's not going to hit you. It's not going to enable you to roll better on your attack rolls, unfortunately.
Yeah, I still miss.
Yes, so you're going to miss that. Do you have any bonus actions that you can take?
My bonus actions are like dark vision and fire hurts me less. Cunning action.
You can also disengage as a bonus action with cunning action, and then you can run away without provoking an opportunity attack.
Which is very fucking.
So you could run all the way over here and be out of melee range for them.
Oh, well,
if-
yeah.
if
how
that-
do
So you use your bonus action, using cunning action, you can take a disengage as a bonus action. So disengage means you can just run away and nobody can attack you. So with your
Yeah,
bonus
I like
action, use disengage, and then you can move 30 feet away.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Do I have to wait for my next turn, or?
No, you
No.
can do that right now.
Do it now.
You've attacked, which is your action. Your bonus
Yeah.
action can be to disengage, and then you have your movement. Those are the 3 steps to your turn.
That's
Yes,
why rogues
I
are so
totally
fucking
want to
nice.
do that. I want to do that. Yes.
That's why rogues are so like utilitarian class. We need them.
Yeah. Fuck me somewhere else. Do I have to do it, or?
No, you just
You just need to tell me where you want to go, and I can measure it out for you.
I want to be definitely over by Saifa
There?
for sure. Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
around
see.
that area.
25, 30, you can move here.
Perfect.
Okay. So you've done that.
Yeah.
Saifa, it's your turn.
Definitely.
Alrighty, I am going to move down here, and then, excuse me, I'm going to bonus action use my hunter's mark on this one right here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hit it with my bow and arrow, or try to at least.
Okay.
15.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Please. So with my bow, that's 11
Ooh, there you
plus
go.
hunter's mark.
Yep.
That's
Which one was
4.
it? Was it the
Which-
top one or the bottom one?
The top one.
Top one.
I don't
Okay.
think I can hit the bottom one because of the statue.
Yeah. It's gone. you
Perfect.
you
That-
pierce it through the skull, and it's stuck to the wall over here. You
That
overkill
will
it.
be my turn.
Okay. Sparkrender. He kind of looks up to the sky as it's getting darker and darker. The rain starts, and now it is starting to rain. It's almost as if it's like. It feels as though the sun has set and the rain is starting to pour down. But there's still a red glow. You can't tell if it's sunset or if it's that red star. But everyone notices that this statue starts to move, this star chart kind of thing. All the rings start to spin. And Sparkrender says, "Chromatic dragons are the rightful rulers of this world. Bow down to the children of Tiamat." And he's going to chase Benelis.
Of course. He likes me.
Oh, he does. He's thirsty. And your AC is what again?
My AC is 14.
So an 18 hits, I take it?
I'm gonna have disadvantage on that.
Because compelled duel, right?
Correct.
Does he need to attack you? Or is it just disadvantage if he takes something else?
No, it's disadvantage if he attacks anyone else but me.
Hang on. Must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space more than 30 feet away from you.
Which is not.
Compelled by your divine for the duration has disadvantage creatures other than you. So, okay, well, if that's the case, he can't fit through here, unfortunately, which is why he's going after him. So is he not, he's not 30 feet away from you. He's 25 feet. So he doesn't need to make the wisdom thing.
Will save, but he still is
But
at
it's still
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay. I will roll a second time.
Are you sure?
Well,
At least it wasn't crit.
Why?
Damn.
God.
Okay. Can you take 15 piercing or 15 damage for me, please, Lenos?
Well, bye guys.
You're down too?
I'm down.
Okay. Shakri.
Chasing after the big lizard. Well, I'm ignoring the kobold up here. And, you know what? I think I'm gonna do something to piss this boy off. These dragon statues right here. Are they, just, like, solidly in there, or,
No, they're bits of rock and bone and paint. They're very crude looking dragons. I mean, they were put together by mech.
but they're a necessity for this stupid ritual.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy the one in front of me.
Okay, you're gonna destroy the one in front of you.
Yeah,
With what?
I'm literally gonna take my sword and plunge it through the skull.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
ooh.
Well, you certainly stab it through the skull. Roll for damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
There we go.
That's because of the crit. Okay. Well, you certainly deal a bunch of damage to it, and it is mangled. And Sparkrender immediately turns in your direction. What do you think you're doing?
Preventing you from getting what you want.
Okay. Now with that, it's the kobold's turn. And they're gonna surround you. So this one is going to attack you first.
Oh, try it.
Okay. 17. Guessing that misses.
Nope.
Right? Okay.
Just barely scratched my armor.
And then the other one. Is an 18.
That means
It meets? Okay, so that hits for 5 damage. And then
that tickled.
okay, so after that, because the other kobold is down, so it's now Kyle's turn. However, there are I need to do this. Three more kobolds join the fray, and you see Mech coming down.
I'm gonna kill this fucking guy.
And Mech says, "But you help."
I know, darling, but he's not giving us much of a choice.
Okay, so now it's Kyle's turn.
Okay. Okay, so with spell points, can I use a second one during a turn to cast a second spell?
You cannot cast 2 spells on one turn unless they specifically state that you can do that.
I see. Okay.
So you
But
can
yes,
cast, like,
you can use a spell slot to cast a spell on your turn, and then you can use another spell slot on the next one to cast another one. Although I think
Sure,
you
okay.
have your meta magic points, so you should be able to cast or to twin cast a spell, where you will cast a spell twice with one action, but it will be the exact same spell.
Sure. Okay. Well, in that case, then,
The only other option is you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action you cast a cantrip that is a bonus action.
Yes.
and this kobold here, was that all my damage, or did Shakri also attack this kobold?
That was your 4 damage.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then, let's go. So I can effectively cast 2 cantrips then, one as a main action and one as a bonus action?
No,
No.
because the spells most likely are both one action for your cast time.
I see. Oh, okay.
The casting time has to be a bonus action for you to do that.
I understand. I got you. Okay, well, in that case, then let's just make quick work of this guy here. Get him out of the way. Just going to firebolt him.
Which is why clerics can actually do, like, healing word and plus a...
Okay, that misses.
Of course it is.
So off goes the firebolt. And it hits the wall off over here. Benelis, I need you to make me a death saving throw, but make sure to, in the top left, click on 2GM.
Hey,
Okay. Sypha, your turn.
Sorry, Beth.
Perfect timing to come back, actually.
Yep,
Your turn.
that is
Oh,
very
really?
perfect timing.
What did I miss?
Firebolt missed, and more kobolds showed up, and Mech showed up after Shakri. Shakri has almost completely destroyed this bronze statue, or a statue of potentially the bronze dragon.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. I'm going to move my hunter's mark onto this one,
Okay.
but I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
13.
Attack roll 13. That hits. And that kills. You don't even need to roll damage. He had one
It
hit.
was on a number. I was about to say, it's on a number.
Yep.
That'll be me.
Okay. So Sparkrender says, "You pests will not stand in my way. I will claim the might of my ancestors." So he's going to come around here. 125. Yeah, he still can't reach Chakri. So he's going to attack Sypha.
Oh no.
Where is it? That is here. So he's at disadvantage because he's not attacking. Chakri. Disadvantage. A 14.
Wait, I think, yeah, that just hits.
Just hits. You take 6 damage.
Okay. I have to roll a con save for my spell.
Oh, for concentration? Yep.
How does that work again?
You roll a constitution saving throw. And then it has to... where is it? It's based on the damage.
It's gotta be like a 10 or above or something.
Oh,
Well, I don't think it
Okay.
matters. I rolled a
Yes.
3.
Yes. Your constitution drops.
Hunter's mark is on that.
And as that happens, let me see this. Okay. So with this, every single person, including Benelis,
Oh no.
gains 8
Oh.
hit points.
Oh!
8?
8
See?
hit
I'm alive?
points. Yep, I'm gonna say that you come back to life with that.
I live.
As you guys hear and feel this warm glow that seems to be almost bronze in nature. Chakri.
I knew I was
Your
getting
turn.
onto something. I'm gonna keep hitting the statue.
Okay, you're gonna hit the statue again. Give me an attack roll, please. Well, you hit it, but you just can't quite get your blade through the rocks.
Oh, come off it!
It just kind of sticks and nothing happens. Kobold's turn.
I knew I should have added a smite to the last one.
I don't know why this is on the... why it's dimmed. But that one's gonna go there. This one's gonna go here. And this one is going to go... 30 feet here. And Mech is going to fly above the statue. So... yeah, Shaka, you're in for just a you're in for a
Yep, I
kobold
know.
gangbang. I hope your AC's up to date. So, as with the last one, kobolds, as you would know after living with Mila and
Yep.
Mumbo and Blep, they have pack tactics.
Uh-huh.
So
Now they're at advantage.
I'm gonna make 3 rolls. 18,
Hits.
5 damage.
Good, I healed for 8.
15 misses. No, advantage. So 23
23, that
hits
hits.
for 3 damage.
Yep.
16 misses.
Uh-huh.
And then I need to get the... where is Mex? Okay.
Oh wait, compelled duels are concentration. Hold on. Let me do,
Oh, yeah.
three recon saves. Because I got hit the last time.
Okay. That's good.
Nope.
You drop concentration. Compel duel is gone.
Compelled duel is now gone.
And okay, so then
And we were gone on the first, first kobold hit this turn.
so the final one is going to be mech.
Oh boy.
And mech crits.
Oh, sure fucking does.
But it doesn't matter. I'm going to roll the normal because the enemies can't crit players. They don't do any extra damage. But it does 1d4 plus 3 instead of 1d4 plus 2. For some reason, the stat blocks are a little bit different. So you take 4 more damage. Shocker.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
And then that is it for the kobold's turn. However,
Golly, don't you want to go see your sister?
you got, well, you attacked my work. I was proud of that.
Darling, it is lovely, but
And you see the red star is now almost directly above the spinning sculpture. It is high noon with the star. Kyle, your turn. Oh, wait a minute. Before your turn, I need to do this again. Everybody gains 8 hit points. Or, excuse me, I have to roll it again. Everybody gains 5 hit points.
Ooh. From death to full health.
Oh. You say that now.
Alright, so... I can move first and then cast a spell, right?
Yes.
Yes.
However, if
So
you
I'm
move
go-
away from this guy, you will
Yep.
provoke an attack of opportunity. He'll get to
Correct,
dagger
yeah.
you.
Totally. Fortunately, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be moving in front of him, and then I am going to cast Burning Hands straight ahead.
Straight ahead, meaning in. Let's see. I can draw.
Like this way.
Okay, it's going to be a cone. So we need to do draw.
Yeah, if I remember
Fan.
correctly, the cone doesn't hit one tile ahead on the side.
It'll be like that. You can angle it so it's this way.
But I'd like to angle it so that it hits the 3 of them. These 3.
Okay, let me see. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I was trying to figure out draw.
Yeah, because he's far one square further than Shakri is, I figure I can aim the cone so that it edges past her and just hits him.
Yep, I was looking to see polygon. Can't figure out how to change that again. But yes, I think you're right. I think it goes like this. Like that. So, okay. Go ahead and roll me your damage roll.
Woohoo!
A 15. Okay, so the 3 need to make a dexterity saving, which is 14. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have
Straight out into Wolfman.
the first one, the one right ahead of you. There's a 4. Misses. Or it takes the full damage. The second one is a 17. And then Mech is going to make the same roll. And Mech is... Where is it? One kobold is... It just adds 1 to its roll. So we're going to make the dex save. We're just going to add 1 to this. And it takes...
Suck it, Mac.
the full damage. Okay, so Mech takes 15. Mech is gone. And
Try Mech.
actually, all of them. are now gone.
Wow, you. Yo.
They call me the Cobalt Killer.
Now let me take them. So, Mila's family is now completely gone. There is no
Oops.
reunion ever coming for them.
Sorry, Mila.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm pretty satisfied. I think I'm all out of turns anyway.
Okay, Benelis, you're next.
I'm gonna rehear this cobalt beside me.
Okay, so you're gonna take a step forward and you're gonna rapier the kobold. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Okay.
A 23. That hits. For
Oh, yeah,
4
good
damage.
job.
Oh, I'm just on 2GM. Whoops, sorry. My bad.
That's fine.
I did damage though.
Yes, you did. And it's not happy. You nearly take the life out of this kobold immediately. Sypha, you're next.
Okay. I might regret this, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's
On
Prey. You can
Sparkrender.
focus your ire on a foe, increasing harm you inflict on it. Bonus action, you designate one creature you can see within 60 feet as the target of this feature. Yeah, first time you hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6. Okay, and that is...
On Sparkrender,
Yes, but is this an action, a bonus action?
bonus action.
Bonus action, okay. Sounds
And then
good.
I'm attacking with my short sword, because bows are ineffective at short range.
Well, yes, at melee range.
20.
Alright,
Woohoo!
that hits.
That's 4 piercing. I'm just gonna use the Hunter's Mark once, it's also d6.
Okay,
8 damage total.
8 damage, okay.
Oh.
Insignificant.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do this. Okay. Sparkrender's turn. So with this, you
Bad
see,
place to be, Sypha.
I know.
well, he just moves up a little bit,
Oh, good place to be.
Oh,
For
man.
Sypha.
and I need all of you. Oh, I need to do this because he's still alive. I need all of you to.
Wait, quick question.
Mhm.
Since it moved 1 step away from me, do I get an opportunity attack?
It's still in melee range, from here to here.
Oh, never mind then.
So I need Sypha, Kyle, and Shagri to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm so far away.
It's a 30-foot line.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so it's going to be 4d10.
God
Okay.
fucking damn it.
Kyle, you take 24. The other two, and this kobold is just shocked. Like, it's almost turned to dust. It is gone. There is no more of that. And Sypha and Shakri, I need you to take me 12 lightning damage.
12 lightning?
Sure. Okay.
And with that,
Ow.
after he breathes at you, he looks up and starts muttering something in an ancient language that only Shagri can comprehend. And it's something along the lines of, "May the power of my ancestors grant me sight. Bathe me in your furious light. Shakri, you're up.
Damn this statue will to hell. Back.
Again, your sword just bounces off the stones.
About to just smite the damn stone.
Well, I mean, it's not looking very good.
Kick it.
Okay, the kobolds are up. And the only one that's left is next to Benelus.
Typical.
So where is... Okay, so it gets advantage because Sparkrender's next to you, Benelus.
Oh, cool.
And a 13 misses, I assume. Yes?
I have 13. Oh, yeah, I have 14. Yeah, misses.
Okay. So he tries to stab at you, and you just kind of quickly dodge out of the way, and you turn your sights back to Sparkrender.
Sick.
Kyle, I need you to hit the 2GM in the top left of your character sheet and roll me a death saving throw, please. Okay. Next up is Benelus. Your turn.
I'm gonna finish off this kobold beside me.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Damn it.
And it just kind of does the same thing that you just did to it. It says, ha, I can do that too. You do have the option to disengage and run away if you wish.
I mean, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm surrounded, of course.
Well, you're surrounded by Sparkrender and you're surrounded by a kobold.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Okay.
I'm gonna run. I want to be. Where's my stupid door? Like over here if I can. In this area kind of thing.
Yep. You can go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. You can definitely make that.
Perfect.
Okay. Sypha, your turn. You are in melee range of Sparkrender and next to this sculpture that is moving rather rapidly now.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my short swords.
Okay.
First one to hit. 14.
It just bounces off.
I'm gonna hit him with my offhand. 19.
And that certainly makes a stab.
3 plus the.
And so 7
D6.
damage. Okay.
Okay, that'll be it.
Okay. Oh, a flesh wound.
We're doing a dying.
So Sparkrender. Actually, everybody give me a perception check. Minus Kyle.
Of course.
7.
Okay. So Shakri, you hear. I'm hoping this comes through. You hear this. I don't know if you can hear that with everything, but you hear kind of a very faint shouting, almost a tortured wail, coming from somewhere in this direction. Once I can get back to my thing. Somewhere over here in that direction. So Sparkrender then says, "Get out of here before I tire of this game and end you all." And he's going to attempt to take a bite out of Sypha right next to him.
I sure look tasty.
Yum. 16?
Hits.
For 15 damage.
Okay.
And then he looks skyward again, and his eyes start to glow. Not any specific color, but you can kind of see lightning starting to arc between his horns. Shakri, your turn.
Well, first and foremost, we're casting Cure Wounds on poor Kale here. Damn.
On Sypha? Kyle?
Kyle.
On Kyle, okay.
Sorry, ignore that.
So, go ahead and roll your Cure Wounds. Kyle, you have 9 hit points.
Ooh-wee. Back in it again, gang.
Wow.
So, one thing I forgot to do, and I won't make this retroactive, but I need you. Actually, no, because you've been picked up again, you are taking 1 level of exhaustion. So you have disadvantage on all ability checks and the like.
Awesome. That's great for me.
Yes, exactly. Exhaustion. Where is it?
So all of
It's-
of my spells are going to be at disability
No.
or at disadvantage.
No, ability checks. Investigation, perception.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Not saving throws, but just your checks.
I see. Okay.
So, Shakri.
And I'm just gonna let Kale know. As I've bent down to heal him. Look, whatever what I heard, there's something going on over here. There's some pained wailing. You might want to go take a look. The detective. While we keep Big Ugly busy. Got me?
Okay. You got that, Kyle?
I missed it. I'm so sorry.
There's some pained wailing over here. At least from what I heard. You go investigate. We keep Big Ugly busy.
Okay.
With your bad investigative skills.
My great investigative skills. Thank you so much.
At a disadvantage, so.
Well, it's...
He's a detective. He'll be fine.
Well, I can't exactly run over there now.
All right, leave it to me.
Well, remember, you have to take the trolley system unless you want to chance falling in the water with the bridge broken.
But I can't take the trolley system without a cobalt, can I?
You haven't ever tried.
Interesting.
And the trolley system takes a good 30 seconds or so that'll be a number of turns in battle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're more than welcome to do it. I just want to let you know because, 30 seconds is like 5 rounds of battle kind of thing.
It's also going to take me quite a bit of time to get over there too, isn't it?
You can move 30 feet.
You can also
Yeah, it'll
dash.
take me two.
Yes.
Add an action.
It'll take me 2 turns to get there.
No, because you go this way is 25, 30, and then you can go 60 feet. Well, you can get here in 1 turn.
You can dash as an action.
Yes. So the 30 feet here is your action, and then you can use your movement action or your movement turn to move the extra 15 feet to get to the trolley. And then the trolley will take you 5 turns to get from...
Wouldn't that put him in range of Sparkrender?
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
Which I guess I am already.
you have to get to this square.
You know what I'll even do? I'll even give you a little bit of a bonus. I'm gonna also give you that. As my bonus action, I'll give him Shield of Faith.
+2. Okay.
Bonus
Plus
action,
2
Shield
to
of
your
Faith. Okay. So, Kyle, you now have +2 to your AC for
10 minutes.
12.
10 minutes, and it's concentration. So, if Chakra takes any damage, there's a chance
No.
you
It's
could lose
broken.
it.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
chance it'll break, but
Kobold's turn.
Is what it is.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Kobold comes up, and hi, Sypha. You look rather enticing to this kobold. And that crits.
Oh. Oh no.
It crits for you take 4 damage.
Miraculously, I'm still alive.
Okay, it is down the top of the order. And where did it go? So, a different type of glow happens. You see over here this brass-like color statue start to glow, and you feel this pulse go out. All characters gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the next round, as you are enveloped in this brass light. Kyle, it's your turn.
Okay, now at this stage, because we have advantage, should we ignore the screams and just try to kill them?
That is up to you. You have advantage on attack rolls, so it means like firebolt is an attack.
Yeah.
It's a spell attack, but your burning hands is not an attack roll, so you won't get any bonus to that. That's just want to make sure
Totally,
that,
yeah,
that you understand the difference.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Should we just try to just kill him quick and ignore the screaming, or do you want me to go check it out?
I feel like it would take too long.
Yeah, we should just kill this thing. Hopefully he doesn't hear me say that out loud.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be 4 or 5 turns to take the trolley across.
No, fair.
All right. Well, in that case, then I am going to firebolt Sparkrender.
Okay. How many spell slots do you have left?
Spell slots. I think I'm out now. I don't think I think I've used them all on Burning Hands.
Okay, because I was going to say, because Firebolt is not a spell, so it doesn't take up any spell slots. Your cantrips
Yeah,
are level
totally,
0.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I've used them all with Burning Hands now.
Okay. Well, the fire spell hits. Roll your damage.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Well, you hit, and that's a bonus. Okay. Benelis, your turn.
Okay. I want to. Can I?
You get sneak attack longbow right now.
Yeah, that's exact. Yeah, short bow.
Short bow,
Yes.
sorry.
You
Yeah,
can.
that's exactly.
However, you would either need to move out in this direction so that
Yeah.
you have a clear line of sight, or you're going to be trying to time threading the needle through these spheres, these rings that are rotating, which would give you
Yeah,
disadvantage.
no. I'm gonna move because I don't think my aim is that good.
Okay, well then make this attack roll at advantage.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Thank God.
Holy fuck.
Okay, that hits. So for 16 damage.
Ooh,
Excellent.
And you guys
that'll
hear,
piss him off.
Yeah, you guys hear this. He's not happy. You puny mortals will never learn. Flee before it's too late. And he looks up to the sky. And with the lightning kind of arcing between his horns now, it attaches and starts arcing between not only his horns, but also to the sculpture in the middle of the room. And you start seeing this glow, this magical energy start to emanate and gather around, almost like the storm is being miniaturized and originating from inside the ball of this sculpture. Sypha, your turn.
We still have advantage on attacks.
You do.
I'm gonna hit him with my short sword.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
That's 8
8
plus
plus
5.
the 5. Okay.
13. Then bonus action, hit him with my second
Okay.
sword. Is that one also advantage?
Hang on. Yes, it would be.
20.
So this was 13. And a 20 hits as well. Okay.
Another 5 damage.
Okay. And do you still get the plus 6?
No, it's only for the first attack.
Okay, so another 5. Got it. Okay. So,
No one
Next.
please kill that fucking kobold! And then that's my turn.
Sparkrender says, "Enough. I will end you here and now."
Uh-oh. Here we go.
And Sypha, he's gonna try to bite you again.
I know.
Oh.
15?
Yeah, it hits.
8 damage.
I'm down. I split blood at it as it bites me.
Okay. So then he turns to look at the glowing orb, and this energy, this dark cloud, this lightning storm has now enveloped all of the rings, and it's starting to arc out even larger. And now you all are hearing these tortured, like painful wailing coming from the observatory tower over here. Shakri, it is your turn.
Goodness. Take care of that kobold. I need to take weaken only. 10, 20, 25.
Shakri, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm hitting him.
Oh, you're hitting him. Okay. Oh, there it is, right there. 18. It hits.
She just lets out this war cry. Full Bahamut!
13. Wait, 13. Wow, good roll. Okay.
Yeah, dude,
And-
really good roll.
And he roars. He is like he's starting to stagger. That's the word. He's stumbling around a little bit. He's starting to weave. It's not looking good.
This is what you don't rely on, your own strength, not your ancestors. Come on then!
Okay, it's the kobold's turn. So, Sypha, the kobolds have continuously been told to attack the downed people, to take care of them. So, yes, you are going to take either 1 or 2 20. Okay, so you're just gonna have one death saving failure for the time being,
Okay.
and then then that's gonna be it. Okay. So at the bottom of the order, you guys see that now there is so much lightning arcing between Sparkrender and the sculpture, or what now is this dark thundercloud. His eyes are going red. The lightning has turned red. There is some sort of change starting to happen with Sparkrender. And with that roll, gotta find the page that has the table. With that roll, there's a crashing light that comes from the observatory. And I need Sparkrender to make a saving throw. And he fails it. So the light ends up crashing into him. And you see that he's knocked almost into the cloud. He is now kind of halfway in the cloud, halfway not. And he goes, I shall absorb the power of Sharuth. Nobody can stop me. Kyle, it's your turn.
I hope I can stop him.
Go, Kyle.
I mean, what am I left with other than firebolt? I guess that's
World's
just.
best detective.
I guess it's just gonna be a firebolt. And move. Is there anywhere that I'm not 30 feet? Fuck, man. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna firebolt him.
Okay. Firebolt. Now you see the fireball or the firebolt leaves your hand. You hear it. And it hits Sparkrender directly in the face. And then you hear him laugh. Not today. He's using legendary resistance.
What is that?
He just says nope, and he can do
Yeah.
he can do it once per day.
That fucking damn.
Yeah, that's legendary resistance.
Benelis, it's your turn.
Oh, cool.
Why don't I have legendary resistance?
Well, I'm gonna short
I'm not a dragon.
bow that shit probably. Yeah, like short bow him.
Okay. Now this is no longer at advantage, and a 13.
Yeah, 13.
You fire an arrow into the dark cloud trying to hit him, and it just sails out the other side. You just completely miss it.
No.
Any bonus action shenanigans?
Nope, I think I'm okay at this point.
Okay. Sypha, you're up. I need you to make me a death saving throw, 2 GM on the top left of your character sheet, please.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now it's Sparkrender's turn. Sparkrender moves completely into the dark cloud. The cloud has now enveloped everything about him except for the very tips of his wings, his head, and his tail. and you see his scales starting to turn. Huh?
Is he still kind of on the ground, or did he try to fly up?
He has kind of wrapped himself around the statue, the sculpture itself,
Oh, okay.
because it's just a tall, like, base that has this bulbous thing at the top, which has all the rings on it. So he can fit in there. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if he was going away from my reach, I was jump on his ass. Like, let's climb a dragon.
So at this point, all you can see of Sparkrender are his eyes, or his head, excuse me, which his eyes are glowing red. The lightning is arcing back and forth from his horns to one another. You can see his tail, just the very tip of his tail that's not coiled up inside the cloud, and you can see the very tips of his wings. The scales that you can see are starting to turn red. And his voice is getting much more deeper. His body itself is starting to lift up. You can't tell if he's growing or if he's starting to hover. And he's gonna look at Shakri. And I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Well, if I am to meet Bahamut today, that'd certainly going to be an exciting way to meet him.
Okay, you're gonna take half because you made the DC. You take 4 damage.
Not today, you blue bastard!
What was that?
Hey, I'm not meeting my maker today. It's you!
And he bites at you, and you're just able to leap out of the way.
You said 4 damage?
Yeah, you take 4 damage. And it's now your turn.
Oh, Bahamut's blessed me with a very good fight today. I'm gonna get right up on his tail. And I am going to stick my sword right into where them scales are. Right at the sensitive part.
Alright, roll me attack. It finds its mark. Roll me damage. Okay. Well, you certainly hit his sensitive parts, but he's still standing.
Oh, and I'm just gonna stay right there. I'm not moving. I'm staying right at that undertale, and I'm gonna be like, I will be the pain in your ass until you draw final breath.
Well, unfortunately, who's left aside from Sparkrender? Who has...
You got
I'm sorry,
Wonderful.
Sypha.
I know.
Let's see. Yeah, Sypha. I want to pause this for a second.
Why was nobody else taking care of the cobalt?
So, Sypha, what you see is this little tiny 2.5 foot tall lizard-like thing with a blade in its hand, looking no different than Mumpo's. A blade that you've seen several times. This is not Mumpo. I want to make that clear. But it's just a basic knife. It's a basic blade. You see him walk up to you. As you start closing your eyes, it leans forward and stabs just right into your rib cage. And you kind of notice that everything just kind of slowly fades. Sound, you don't fade to black, but more of everything kind of turns white. And with that, like, everything stands still. Nothing matters anymore. You.
Can I get some last words?
Yeah, go ahead.
I reach my hand to the sky and I say, Dad, it's real. I found it. The island is real. Dad? That's it.
And
Oh
you
shit. Oh no.
and you kind of, your eyes close and everything fades to white. And then you open them again, and you are standing or lying in the same clothes that you were in the observatory. You wake up and you kind of find yourself on this beach. White sands, bright, vibrant, like bluest blue water. You've got palm trees. There's an old kind of broken down rowboat. It's not an island that you've ever seen before. And you kind of see somebody walking towards you off in the very far, far distance. You kind of look around and you don't quite know what to make of this. You see this entity, this thing. It's not a person, more like clothes with this black smoke. It has no face, but it's got on a hat, and you could tell where the face would be. It's just kind of a black smoke, almost like a mist, if you will. And you see there are some bright, white, glowing eyes, almost like miniature flames, but they're just white. It's not orange or red. It doesn't look like fire, but it looks like that same shape. He's got on white linen shirt, some linen pants, and he's barefoot, or bare mist. And he gets closer and closer and closer to you. What do you do?
Hello?
Sypha. Sypha, is it?
Yes. Who are you?
Oh, my name's not important. What is important is why you're here.
Is this the afterlife?
I wouldn't quite go that far. You're certainly not alive as of right now. But I think you've got a story to tell. What is the last thing that you remember about why you went to that island?
I went to show everyone that called everyone that doubted my dad. I wanted to prove them wrong. I wanted to prove them that he's not crazy. That the island was real. I wanted to bring back proof.
And how did that go for you?
Well, I'm here, so not very well.
Well, would you say that you succeeded? Do you have any proof of that island? Are you sure you're not dreaming and you've just woken up in paradise?
I mean, I've never seen a place like this before.
What if I told you nothing is real? Everything is permitted. It's all about what you think.
Okay.
Now, if I told you that you could imagine yourself succeeding in every possible way, how would you write the end of that story?
I'd go home to my dad and show him what I found.
Do you know where your dad is?
Back at home, I presume.
Well, if he was at home, why would you have left?
What do you mean?
You say you left home. I strictly remember, or have seen, it was your mother begged you not to leave.
Did we change my backstory?
No, it's the story that I wrote for you. It's in your handout, your personal quest.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm looking for my father. Not
Okay.
my bad. My mind was like still stuck on the original.
Okay.
The original story, that's why.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, you left and your mother begged you not to leave, and you said, oh, well, there's, don't you worry, I'm not gonna disappear.
Gotcha. Oh, in that case, I would. My answer to that question would be different. I'd drag my dad back home. By force if I have to. Have him apologize to mother.
You would drag your father back to your house. If only you could find him.
Yeah, I guess it's too late for that now, isn't it?
Well, if you could think of one really, really good reason that you deserve to go back, what would that reason be?
I don't know. I think my mom went last time.
And what would you say to her?
Sorry I left, I should have stayed. She was right.
And he just kind of looks at you. That's all your life would amount to? Just going back and apologizing, saying you should have made a different choice.
I guess?
Don't you have something, a purpose, more important than apologizing to your mother?
Figure out the secrets of the island? I don't know.
Yes. Because there's more to that island than the foe that's right in front of your eyes. So, take this knowledge, go back, and find your purpose. And as he says that, he kind of hangs on the S a little bit. So it's find your purpose. And all of a sudden, your view fades to white again. And after a few moments, you hear the fight is still going on. And where was it? It was this one. So you wake up. You're not quite conscious, but you can hear the sounds of the battle still taking place. And that is the end of that round. So you're still downed. And at this point, I'm going to explain the mechanic just really quick. Is you now have one extra death saving throw. So if you fail that next death saving throw, you are gone completely with no chance of coming back. But you have been granted this one-time opportunity to potentially change your life, change the world, change everybody else's life. Make sense?
All right.
And again, nobody else had seen that. This is just kind of what happened to Sypha as the kobold stabbed her rib cage, in essence killing her. So now, but everybody except for Sypha. Actually, wait a minute. Okay. Now everybody, including Sypha, but Sypha's unconscious, so it doesn't matter. But everybody feels the warmth of the brass light, excuse me. And with that warm glow of the brass, everybody feels empowered to potentially take all of their next attacks at advantage. Kyle, it's your turn.
All right. So, okay, is Sypha still down right now?
Sypha is downed. Yes, Sypha is unconscious. Sypha is making death saving throws again.
Okay. Well, I mean, Old Faithful, gonna hit a firebolt
Okay,
right
on
at the Sparkrender.
that's
Well,
Sparkrender.
no, maybe I've lied. You said the scales have turned red, right?
They are turning red.
Could that have something to do with elemental affinities or no?
You don't know, but he is
All
not
right, well,
completely red. So you have a good feeling that if you do hit him with the firebolt, it will do damage.
Okay. Well, let's give her a shot. Feeling pretty confident.
Okay. And you hit Sparkrender right in the same spot that you did last time.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. How embarrassing.
And he just turns to you. You insignificant pest.
Yep.
Benelis, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna hit Sparkrender or whatever with my
Okay.
short bow.
With your short bow, and as you draw your arrow and knock it, you shall see my wrath very soon. You cannot destroy me.
Yeah, I doubt.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit him. And it's at an advantage, right?
It is an advantage.
Okay. Ooh.
Whoa!
Roll for damage. Okay. So,
Holy shit.
Fuck you, buddy.
so,
Say hi to Tiamat.
This fucking guy's dead.
Or at least
So-
close.
where do you aim your shot?
Please, for an eyeball.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna aim for the head for sure.
Okay. Well, you aim for his head right as he's lowering his head to make this entire cloud envelop him. He starts to put his head down into it, and you start tracking his head with your bow, and you let loose. And not only do you see the arrow come out the other side, right? So let me do draw freehand. So you see this arrow go right through here, right? It's going in this direction. You
Yep.
see the arrow pierce the dark cloud. You see it come out the other side, and hit the wall over here. With this
Chakra having to
with
dodge
this
a little bit.
with this kobold stuck on the end of it,
Ah!
Perfect.
and Sparkrender falls down out of the very bottom of the cloud,
Like you said
dead, unmoving.
Chakra pulling her sword out just nick of time, going yeet. Oi, good aim, but damn.
And with a
Good
final
Off.
and with a final roar, Sparkrender lies motionless on the floor.
That's one problem down. Oh shit.
So
Anyone got a potion?
Do I have one left? I don't remember.
you should have
think I
at
might
least
have
2.
I think I have one left.
Okay.
Cause we have a problem.
Alright, let me toss a potion.
Yeah, I guess Benelus has been talking to his dad the whole time, so. Sypha.
So you reach down, you cradle Sypha's head, and you gently pour the potion into Sypha's mouth, slowly, and allowing her to swallow the solution.
Yes.
And Sypha, you hear the dragon hit the ground, and you kind of just barely feel something touching the back of your head. And then you start to feel this warmth, this tingling, as this liquid is going down from your head down to your core, into your soul almost. And you awake and open your eyes, and you're staring into Kael's face. You now have 7 hit points.
Did we do it?
We did it,
We
buddy.
did it.
We did it.
Yay!
Beyond did it.
I'm
How are you
just gonna lie.
feeling?
I'm just gonna lie here if that's okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
always
you
have a
can.
I
piggyback.
think you've earned it.
Here, and I'll set up my shield with a cloak, so it's actually, sit up a little bit, so you can actually see the dead thing of Sparkrender a little more.
Now where were we? Right, the statues. Gotta move
Yeah.
the statues.
No, you stay right there.
And you guys hear this, again, this torturous wailing.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna go take a listen.
I guess we have to go figure out what that is now.
You all stick around. You 3 have been the worst for wear. No offense.
No.
We've seen
None
better.
taken.
We've seen better days.
Exactly. If any of us are going to, in a sense, take another one for the team, may as well be me, because, and she'll just kind of conk on her arm a bit.
Okay. So then you're gonna work your way up towards the observatory, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you kind of get into the bucket, for lack of a better term. It's a big kind of basket, almost like a hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you are able to then kind of, yes, you figure out the levers. You've seen Mech do it twice, and it's very simple. You pull one to go one way, you pull the other for a break, and then you push the first lever the other way to go back down. So you find your way over to the observatory, and the wailing gets a little bit louder.
Oh, I really hope I'm not disturbing ancestors. Spark butt over there. Hello? Can I help?
Uh-uh.
And you just hear, like, it's indiscernible. It's just this tortured noise. Somebody's dying down there.
Down there?
You hear it from beneath the floor.
Are you serious? Okay. I'm probably not going to be using my sword to tap and see if there's anything different sound.
You just hear metal clanging on stone.
Pulling it all up then.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can wedge your sword in between the cracks of the stone tiles.
Hey, not bad.
But that is not enough.
Bitch.
Now I'll give you some time to think about that. I want to head back to the other three, see how they're doing.
We're alive.
Is everyone doing okay?
I think I was dead for a bit.
I think you were dead.
Yeah, I think I was like gone for like a second there. I
Where'd
was
you
at
go
a
with that
beach.
ball?
I was at a beach.
Oh.
I mean, truly, that sounds better than where we were. All right. Should we shout up? Maybe see how Shakri's doing?
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
if I have the energy to. I don't know if I have the energy to climb.
Why don't
Okay.
you just shout at her?
And by the way, the one thing I want to make known to you, the sky is still red. The star is right above the observatory, and that dark cloud with the red lightning is still there.
Is that thing still moving under Sparkrender or no?
You can't tell because it's enveloped in the dark cloud.
Okay.
The dark cloud is not getting any bigger, but there's this magical thundercloud inside this room.
Excellent.
Are you seeing anything up there, Shakri?
I'm just hearing a lot of pained wailing. There's something below.
And the star is directly above the observatory now. Would it be like directly above the center of it?
The star is massive. It's so far away that it looks like it's small. But yeah, it's basically encompassing this entire observatory. All four of the pillars, all four of the buildings.
Yeah.
It's literally, I mean,
Jeez, that's huge.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
but again, it's out in the middle of, space.
Sure. Is there value in us playing with the statue direction anymore, or was that the Sparkrender trigger?
At this point, I don't know. I'm trying to find a.
I'm not sure what the statues were meant to do. We never did finish doing it, to be honest.
Yeah, we had two left to point, didn't we?
Yeah. Maybe like reverse this red lightning cloud thing or maybe something.
Should we try to, like, put a hand inside of the cloud, maybe? Seems probably like a bad idea,
That
but
seems kind of like a bad idea.
I already died once. I'm just kidding.
Sure you want to do that again?
Ask your dad
well,
what's up
actually,
up there.
so over on the ground over here, would there be any like loose rubble I could pick up?
Yeah. There's
All right. Well, I'm just
plenty.
gonna. Okay, so I want to pick up like a stone and just like throw it into the cloud and see if there's any kind of reaction.
Do you throw it hard, or do you just kind of gently toss
No, just
it
kind of
underhand?
lob it. Yeah, just like a soft underhand kind of toss.
Okay, you throw it into the cloud, and then you see it kind of rolling down Sparkrender's body onto the floor.
Nothing happens. Okay. Right. Well, the cloud isn't like explosive on contact or anything, at least. So, do we think we should? Oh wait, the statues are all pointing properly.
Oh, was Shocker moving them?
I've been working.
Yes, but you can't see that because she's 30 feet above you. This is just your conversation, and then we're going to go back to Shakri.
Yes. Okay.
If I figure out this damn puzzle, they would do.
Well, I think we've done all we have to do down here. The cloud isn't reacting, but I feel like if we touch it, that
You
we're.
throw Rebel in it yet?
I did. I just like softly tossed a rock into it, and it didn't react at all. It just dropped onto the ground, and nothing happened.
What if I shoot it? I'm just kidding.
Do it.
What if I cast? Actually, I'm gonna also. Cantrips are just free,
Yes.
not in combat, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just cast Firebolt into it just to see if it reacts with magic at all.
Okay. You still have to roll. Oh, it sails directly through the cloud. And as it hits the middle of the cloud, like where the middle would be, there is a large, almost like a ball lightning kind of thing, which shoots straight up. And there's little lightning tendrils kind of around it. It doesn't hit anything, but the magic kind of reacts to it.
So the cloud does some weird shit, guys.
And now the cloud is becoming larger again. And there's more red in the cloud itself.
Oh no.
Great. Who
Now-
tipped the switch?
Now we're heading back to Shakri, because Shakri, as you've been playing around with this stuff, you sense the wails have gotten far less audible, especially as of a couple seconds ago. You can barely hear any noise now.
Was it stronger when it was pointing toward this?
Well, I'd say at this point you're starting to move the last one. Because these things have been happening simultaneously. As you were going into here and you started moving the one or two of them, that's when they were testing by throwing the stuff into the cloud. Now that he just used the firebolt and the ball lightning went straight up into the sky, you have one more statue left to turn. So I'm going to say you have not turned this statue yet.
Not this one. Okay.
But yes, you turned all three of these statues, and about 10 seconds later or so, once you were sure that this was lined up, you then started walking over here, and now you've noticed that at this point, you can't hear any more sounds.
not feel right. To not hear anything. I still want to get this open. I'm to turn it still. See
Okay.
if that opens something.
Okay, so you turn the statues. And with that, you hear the stone kind of scratching along it as you're turning the statue. And as it does, you hear a click, and you hear more stone grinding against stone. And Kyle, Benelis, and Sypha, you guys hear this briefly in the distance because, again, you're probably 50, 60 feet away. But you notice there's a staircase that is revealed.
Oh! Oh my!
Oh. Oh, sorry. I don't see that, do I?
Not yet.
Well, I'm certainly not stupid enough to go.
Okay.
I'm
We're
gonna
kinda-
look out and see how far away they are. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of a look.
Okay. Cutting back to the other three. So now the cloud is not only red, but you hear this kind of stone movement. And now the cloud itself is starting to pulse and go, you start hearing this whoop, 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 as the cloud is getting bigger and smaller. It literally is pulsing in larger and smaller with the sound. And the cloud at this point is almost completely red.
Is that supposed to be happening, guys?
Red lightning.
Think so.
Red lightning is starting to just every little bit arcing between the cloud and the dragon effigies itself. It's starting to form almost like a pentagram of red lightning between the clouds and the statues.
Did we know what this ritual was supposed to do?
I don't know. Either there's going to be a really sick metal show or something bad's about to happen. Should we cross? Should we try to get away from this?
I'm
It
not-
seems like it could be
I don't
detrimental.
want to leave Chakri here.
No, like go up to where Chakri is. That'll put us 30, 40 feet away from it.
Sure.
And then we can at least warn her, let her know that things are going bad.
Yeah, that
Is
sounds good.
the pulley system still intact? Did the fight kill it or anything?
The pulley system is intact. However, the basket is up on the far side. You
Oh,
have
yes.
no way to send it down.
And can Chakri hear me if I yell for her?
She could.
Okay, well, I'm gonna yell at her at least and let her know about the cloud. Chakri, there's some stuff going on down here.
What?
Going
What
on everywhere.
what's going on?
This cloud's getting pretty volatile.
The red
Oh.
cloud is still brewing.
What did you hear?
Just heard some noises.
Like what? Because I just uncovered a staircase.
Well, we heard something. We don't know what it was. We heard something from up there, some rumbling and some scraping sounds. But down here, maybe these are linked. After that noise, this cloud started going crazy.
All right, all right. I'll send the. How the hell do I send this damn thing down?
And while Shakri is looking at that, the three of you hear this from behind you.
Oh no. Did
I turn around.
did everyone hear that?
I thought that was just you.
Is that still coming from the center?
It is coming from the center. You can't see it, but you heard that it's starting to do something.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna shoot this pedestal that Shaki was hitting earlier
Okay.
with my bow and arrow.
You're going to try and attack it?
The pedestal, yes. Because I saw
Okay.
Shaki hitting it earlier.
Okay. Make me an
No.
attack roll.
20.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, you hit this thing, and you end up, the arrow goes right through the middle, and it sticks into something. And you could tell it's not bone. It didn't sound like rock. But all the rocks around it kind of crumble. And the dragon skull on top kind of falls off of it, and your arrow is sticking out of a bone.
Oh,
Ew.
for sake, they use. Okay.
And that bone is no longer part of this pentagram of red lightning.
It worked. Guys, maybe we can stop this, whatever this thing is, from happening.
Should we all just spam shots at it?
Probably.
I'm gonna walk up to this one and start hanging it with my short sword.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'll wait for Chakra to finish, or for Cypher to finish.
Okay, so let me do. Oh, never mind. There. Okay, so Cypher, you're going to be attacking the blue one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me write this down. Okay, so now at this point, because the explosions have started happening, you guys have a limited amount of time to disrupt the ritual.
Oh, of course we killed the fucking guy who would know how to stop it.
Fuck.
But you guys have taken out one of these dragon statue effigies. And with that,
And of course, your heavy hitter is away from you.
yes. However, what I wanted to mention, Sypha, is that everybody is going to take, well, everybody in the room, excuse me, is going to take 2 hit points worth of damage when the effigy is destroyed.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
So
Ow.
Sypha,
No more damage to me.
yes, so Sypha, Benelis, and Kyle all take 2 points of damage.
Even them, even though they weren't close?
Yes,
I can live with that.
they're in the room.
Shit. Okay.
So then you are attacking the blue one, correct?
Before.
Oh.
Okay. Do we know if we have another healing potion left?
We have.
Oh no,
one.
we got 2 more, right?
Yes.
We got.
Before we left, so we do have 1 more. Do you want me to use it on you, Sypha?
How is you guys' health looking? I know you went down twice too.
I'm 7 of 15.
I'm 11 of 27.
I am 5 of 33.
Ooh.
Okay, so we can sustain another couple 2 damage hits at least.
I think we should maybe wait for.
Are coming faster now.
What's coming faster?
The explosions now, instead of every couple minutes, are coming like every 30 seconds.
I'm casting Firebolt on this coppery red one over here.
I'm gonna keep fucking it up. Might as well.
Okay. Okay, so Sypha is going for the blue one, and Kyle
I'll go
is going
for-
for the red one.
I'll go for this one in the middle here.
Okay, so hang on. Let me get this down. So Sypha, I'm going to use your 2 attacks from earlier, just because you had already made them. And,
Okay.
And they both hit. So that one, I just got to write this down. Okay, so then Firebolt. Can you roll damage for me, Kyle, please? What?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Cool.
Are you actively trying to hit that?
Yeah.
Benelis, it is your turn. And I'm just going to go through initiative order from this
Okay.
point forward.
That's fine.
Because when we get to 0 or the end of the round, that's when I'm going to say, okay, well, the next step of progress happens.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Ooh.
That hits. It is not sneak attack, so you hit for the
Oh.
6.
My
Yeah,
bad.
you
There's
So
can
which
sneak on
which one?
inanimate objects.
Which one were you attacking?
this one in the middle here.
The middle one.
Middle top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, so then at this point, Shakri, have you sent it down?
Yeah.
Okay, and you are just gonna stay up there while you wait for it to head down to the bottom.
Yeah.
So you cannot see what they're doing. You can just kind of hear the faint explosions in the background, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So next up is going to be Kyle. Your turn.
Are they? So when we're attacking them, are they? Is it having any? Is anything happening when we're attacking them? Like, are there any like explosions or like? No.
No. But the lightning is
Okay.
still connecting them, and the lightning is starting to get more angry.
The lightning is getting angry. I don't like the sound of that.
Angry lightning sounds terrible. I don't know what to do. Should we
yeah.
try to like? Sorry.
I was gonna say it no longer looks like red lightning. It's starting to look like Kylo Ren's lightsaber with that jagged, thick
I
red
see.
lines.
Yeah. Any suggestions here, guys? The attacking these things in this particular way or order doesn't seem to be doing anything.
What do you think we have to fight? You think you have to break them in a certain order?
I'm wondering.
Oh.
Where already
Based
broke
on the
one.
color of the clouds.
Well, you attacked down this one first, right?
Yeah.
And that did something, right? That stopped it.
Yeah.
Do you think we need to attack them in like the order of like a star? So like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
I don't know. I just wanted to break them to stop them. You know.
Is it worth trying instead of attacking the statues to try to like slice at the lightning between the statues?
You can certainly
Ah.
try.
I'll
I
try
mean-
that. Sure. I'll do that with my short sword.
Well, no, it's mine. I'm up. I'll take the risk on it.
Okay.
I'll try to slice. Would there be a bolt here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to take a slice at that with my dagger.
Okay. Yep, I was gonna say make me an attack roll, and you swing your dagger as hard as you can, trying to cut through this lightning question mark, and nothing happens. Your blade just passes right through it. Any bonus actions you'd like to take?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Benelis, it is your turn.
Alright, so are we still hitting them in the orders that we're at, or are we...
We don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this middle one again.
Okay.
Why not?
15 does not hit. You hit it, but you don't seem to affect it in any way.
Ricochets off.
Yep.
Weird.
Sypha.
I'm gonna take a step back and hit it with my bow and arrow since I'm better with that. 23.
Okay, that hits for 4, and you're hitting the blue one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we all like hit one at the same time and see if it even does anything?
We can try.
We're all hitting individually and like, you know.
Well, there's only 3 of us and 5 statues.
Yes.
Yeah, but if we figure out that like it does nothing, then at least it'd be like, alright.
Okay, so there was that. Okay. Do you have anything else to do? Bonus action? Anything, Sypha?
No, not really.
Okay. Shakri, do you want to do anything from your area? Do you want to continue exploring? Do you want to go down the stairs? Do you want to do something?
I'll go down the stairs.
You're gonna go down the stairs?
Yeah, I'll let the group know of, hey, I'm sending the basket to you, but I'm gonna go on ahead.
Okay.
And going down the stairs.
Okay. So we are going to do this. So you make it down the stairs. And let me read what you see. Where is it? Stale air with the smell of old parchment floods your nostrils. The walls are lined with shelves stuffed full of old tomes and yellowing scrolls. Glass cases toppled over and shattered have strewn their contents all over the stone floor. The sound of splintering wood echoes through the space, and a moment later, you see an agitated bronze dragon the size of a bear, chained down with 3 spikes, piercing his limbs.
Oh dear. Well, I've got my work cut out for me.
And you see at this point he is not moving.
Oh no.
Okay. Cutting back to Kai L. It's your turn.
Okay. So, these things aren't that big, right?
No, these things are probably 4 feet tall, maybe 5 feet tall. And they're just made of light stones and paint.
Okay. So, let's try to move them. I'm going to grab this one closest to me
Okay.
and try to pick it up, test it for its weight to see if I can move it.
Give me an athletics check. And also, can you move your token to where you are standing to try and pick up the statue? Okay, so you're just moving straight down. You're going to pick it up from kind of right behind, like there, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna like try to like deadlift it basically.
Okay, well, you reach down and you lift it up, and you get all of 2 inches off the ground. And it's just too heavy for you right now. So you have to excuse me, you set it down. You can't lift it.
Okay. Can I call for help? Can I have Sypha or Benelis help me try to push it?
You can. On their turn, they can come over and help you. But we have to wait until their turn to move close to you to do it.
Oh, so this is we're technically in combat right now.
Yes, we are going by initiative order.
We're turn order. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, then I'll end my turn, and if one of them would like to try to help me push it.
Okay, Benelis, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here. I can help you push it. This side or the other side? Do you think would be better?
Well, I think so. There's.
Well, hang on.
I mean,
Are you walking into the lightning?
Just like making growling noises.
Oh, I hope not.
I'm here for it.
Whoops. Yeah. Apparently I am. So we're all kind of stuck in our little areas then for now.
Well, you can sound like directly beside me.
Yeah, so okay. Well, I'm gonna do that then. Over here kind of thing, or?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be away from the lightning. Yeah.
I'm drawing where the lightning is.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right.
So I think we can try to push it one of two different ways. Either to the northeast, where that really rickety bridge is, and push it off, or to the southeast, where there's this broken wall.
I don't know if we want to take it to the broken wall first, because if it gets stuck, we're kind of fucked.
So on the bridge on the northeast, would there be anything like impeding us trying to drop it off?
No. I mean, the bridge is there, but the bridge is crazy.
Yeah, there's like very few planks left on the bridge, right?
Yes.
Well, and I think we're running short of time. It's a shorter distance for us to push this thing to the northeast little section. So let's push it there and toss it off. Or try to push it there and toss it off.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference. They're both within one turn. You could get it to either spot in one turn.
Oh, okay.
But you will still need to make you will both, well, one person will need to make an athletics check at advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where to push it. Where you wanna?
Well, if we can go both, I mean, this is a huge, empty, open wall.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so you would need to push it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, either one of you, give me an athletics check at advantage. You guys can pick who's going to make it.
We're the same. You go
Oh,
ahead.
we're the same.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go for it.
Most likely.
Oh, okay. At an advantage. Okay.
12. Okay, you guys are able to lift it up and carry it.
Thank you.
So you guys take it off over to the edge and you just push it off, dump it off, lob
just
it?
Dump the thing off, yeah.
Okay. So that one is now that one is gone. So let me change the color of this. So these ones are gone. And with that, as that starts falling down into the water, next thing you know, you guys start to feel a little weak. It's as if somebody kicked you in the chest. Like that,
Oh.
the tightness in your chest, like the pain, as if you've just been literally drop kicked in the chest. And you find that you can't work, your body doesn't work as well as you are used to it. You guys are now making all your ability checks at disadvantage.
Oh, cool.
Joke's on you, we're exhausted, so it was already a disadvantage.
Well, Benelis is not exhausted.
That's true.
I was fine.
That's why she was able to make that roll at advantage instead of just normal. But Sypha, it is now your turn. So, just so you're aware, this blue statue, it's looking almost broken. The other two are looking almost as if nobody's touched them.
Might as well give the blue one the finishing touch then.
Okay. How?
I'm gonna keep messing it up.
Okay. Well, a 17 hits. So roll for damage. For 5 damage. Okay. And again, you hit this, and your arrow sticks inside the bone that's inside of it, and all the rocks kind of fall down around it, and including the dragon skull made of different rocks and different materials and whatnot. And with that, there's an arc of lightning that bounces around the room. So I'm gonna roll a D10. If I roll a 1, it's gonna hit Sypha. If I roll a 2, it's gonna hit Benelis. If I roll a 3, it's going to hit Kyle. Any other number for the D10 is going to miss everybody.
Oh.
Are you fucked?
Of course it would.
So you take 2 more points of damage,
Ooh.
Sypha.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
I'm still standing.
Yeah. And after seeing all these Instagram reels, I cannot listen to that song and not think of Warhammer 40k. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I think I sent it to
Uh-huh.
I think I sent it to Crab. If not, I will send it to all of you tonight.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen them before too.
Okay. Oh, geez. We got not only a raid, but a new follower. Hi, Tavish. Hi, Star. How was the session? How was the end of the session? Let me know all about it. Tell me your favorite moments. Okay. So where were we? Oh, yeah. So that dragon statue is now crumpled. Sypha took some damage. And we are now... There is 2 more things of lightning. And you hear another explosion, and it's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. The lightning is now thicker than the size of somebody's arm. It's almost the size of like your thigh. And it's going from the cloud in the middle to both of the statues. Shakri.
Yeah.
So you're looking at this bronze dragon who is about the same size as Sparkrender, who is almost crucified. He's impaled to the floor by 3 spikes and chained down. He is motionless.
Bollocks. I'm going to actually go ahead and rush to his side and see if he's breathing. It is breathing. I'm not misgendering shit. And of course, I'm holding out my amulet. Please, respond. One of your children is down. Really use your help. Please. Please. Please.
Okay. So you rush forward, and what do you... I guess you put your talon, your claw up to his neck? Is that right?
Yeah.
You're checking
yeah,
for breathing and the
checking
pulse
for breathing,
and all that?
checking for pulse. I'm just like, please be alive. Please be alive.
Well, you don't... Well, you can sense a very, very faint breath coming out of his 2 nostrils. And when you check for a pulse, it's there. Just barely.
Okay. I am not equipped for this.
It's eliminated.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
And I'm gonna take a good look at my surroundings, see if I can find anything for a dragon! To heal a dragon! Because I'm out of spells.
Okay. Okay, so you're looking around for anything that can heal the dragon, right?
Yeah, anything that can help me heal the dragon while I'm probably gonna have to remove pillars. How am I gonna do it?
Well, think of them as like giant railroad spikes. They're like a foot and a half.
Anywhere yet.
Yeah, they're like 2 feet long.
They ain't going anywhere yet.
I mean, you can try and pull them out.
Not without a good.
Do you want to do that, or are you? What are you doing?
First, I'm gonna try and introduce my. You can wake up. Excuse me. Hello.
He is unresponsive.
All right. Now I'll try to pull him out.
Okay.
With-
Give me an athletics check, please.
Pull him and guide me. Hey yo.
Okay, you're able to pull one out, and that is your action for the turn.
Yep.
Okay, we're now at the bottom of the turn order, and things have gotten better. The lightning is still thick, but there's only 2 of these effigies left, and the explosions are now reaching the edge of this dark cloud. So what you had only heard before, you are now starting to see the explosions that are getting bigger and coming faster, almost as if this is some sort of wild magic starting to heat up and go supernova, is the best way that I can describe it. So, Kyle, it is now your turn.
It would take 2 turns technically for me to get up there, grab another one, come back and drop it off, yes?
You could go up here, which is 20 feet, use your item interaction to lift it up if you are going with Benelus. And since the 2 of you are going together, I would just allow you both to take your 1 turn together to do so. Or you could attempt to try and do it yourself and have Benelus try and do it herself. I will give you the option to do either. You can either do it in tandem, or you can both go for 1 and you would get advantage on it. But you could go over there, lift up using your item interaction, right? You have movement, you have an action, a bonus action, and your object interaction. So you have 4 total things you can do. So you can move 20 feet, use your item interaction to lift it up. You can then move 10 feet back, which is halfway. Then you use your actual action to dash, which gives you another 30 feet of movement. So you can come back to where you are and move 15, 20 feet back towards the final one if all of your rolls succeed.
For sure. Well, I think we're running low on time, so I do think we probably need to take the risk and do each individually instead of one at a time.
What if I help you move one of them? You're moving them off, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so my plan is to come up and take this one and drop it back off.
Mines can use the help action on my next turn.
Well, since all 3 of you are back to back to back, I will let you all kind of do everything you want at the same time. So if you want to go and meet him and help him try and lift that one up, and Benelus wants to go for the red one, you could do that. Or you could all go to the same one, but you guys can tell me how you want to do this.
The other question I have is damage stacking on these statues, or does it need to be one big hit?
You don't know that for sure.
You don't know.
However,
Okay.
Sypha only hit the blue one for 5 damage, and it broke it because it was already looking broken.
Because I did. So there, if the
there
damage
is-
is
yes.
stackable, there is damage on this statue.
You did 1 point of damage to it.
Yes.
But yes, there is damage on that one.
Because we could take this one, and then Benelis could bow this one and hope to kill it.
She could.
I'm down.
Sypha, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's try it
Yeah.
out.
All right. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
So can you move your characters? And you just went right through there?
Just wherever I was to.
Right that way?
Here. No, up around to here.
So you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So I
6?
was. Yeah, it should be just 30 feet.
Well, the reason I'm asking is, do you cross into this area right here, into this tile?
Go the lightning.
Like across the lightning? No, I didn't. No, I went up and around.
Okay. But you didn't touch the cloud at all. The reason I ask is because as you get close to the cloud, you feel this gravity, this pull, this power is almost beckoning you.
So the path I took was close to the cloud. Yes, it would have been.
Yes.
Like here, here, here,
Yes.
here, and then here.
Yes, you feel that the cloud is almost pulling you in, like it wants to pull you in. It's beckoning to you. Come to me. So that happens right as you get up right next to it.
Sure. Okay.
Can you give me a charisma saving throw? Okay.
Sure can.
Well, you have whatever choice you want to make.
Oh.
Do you follow the call and kind of go through the cloud, or do you continue going up and avoiding the cloud?
I think my character would go to the cloud.
Okay. So you would stop in your tracks and just kind of turn and reach your hand out and start walking towards the cloud?
I think Kyle would. Yeah. He would
Okay.
be too curious. He would want to know too bad.
Okay.
And he's also stupid.
The detective in him.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, just no risk assessment. Yeah, totally would. Would go right for the cloud.
See, now this is why I love D&D. Because you stop in your tracks and you hear yet another explosion. But it is right in your face. The fire from the explosion actually reaches out and almost kisses your face. You're that close to the explosion. It's that big. It's that loud. But you reach your hand out and you start walking towards the cloud. Your hand pushes inside the cloud, and it's kind of like the, in the movies where you touch a mirror and you start melting into the mirror. It's kind of like that same look and feeling, but it's this storm cloud that you're walking into. And your hand, as soon as it goes into the cloud, you start feeling this tingling, this extra powerful magic. And it's not like a bad tingle, it's more of a yes kind of tingle. And you just keep walking towards it, and your arm starts to glow Sypha and Benelis, you guys see Kyle, his arm starts to glow, and that glow starts to fade, or it starts to disappariate, or kind of disperse. It starts to disperse through Kyle's body, and it is basically, it envelops his torso, and his torso is now glowing. I will give you one turn to potentially intervene, but
Intervene? Like,
if you would like to try and stop whatever is happening, I will give you one turn worth of I will give you one action to try and stop it, or you guys can just let it happen. Both of you have to make this choice.
I'm gonna go up to him and pull him away from the cloud.
Okay, that's what you're
I'm
gonna do. Benelis, what are you trying
He
to
was
do?
touching the cloud, right?
His arm is in the cloud, almost to his shoulder now, and his torso, his chest, his stomach, his back is glowing.
I don't know. He doesn't seem in pain,
Correct.
so I'm gonna hang tight and see what happens. Maybe he'll become a god, a dumb one, but a god.
Okay, so you're gonna let it happen. Sypha's gonna run up and grab Kyle's other arm, and you're gonna try and pull him back. Now, can I have both of you make me an athletics check? But Kyle, you get to make it at advantage.
Good thing I did nothing.
Okay. Oh yeah. So Benelis, you're just watching this. So
I'm chilling.
yep. So Sypha still had 2 GM, but Sypha rolled a 6.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
So you try and pull Kyle back, and Kyle just turns around and shoves you with his other arm. And you go back, 5 feet or so. And he turns and he walks fully into the cloud. And the explosions are happening now in a matter of every 10 seconds. You start hearing this, you start hearing fire. You hear ice and like crystals formulating, as well as just natural arcane energy. And these things just start swirling around him. Kyle's whole body is glowing. You can see the outline of his body inside the cloud, which is bright red lightning and fire.
Kyle, you alright, buddy?
And Kyle, you're not talking at all anymore. You are just feeling this energy course through you. And over the course of the next 10 seconds, you feel your body rack with extreme pain. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. And with that, you withstand the pain. It hurts. It burns. It scars. It scorches you. And you are just sitting here, just taking the pain. And the cloud disappears. The cloud just kind of vanishes.
Hmm?
And Kyle turns around and looks back at Sypha and looks back at Benelis. And something feels different.
Do you feel like a god?
I'm evil now.
Oh, great.
Kyle has his power kind of surging through his veins. He feels extra spicy. Kyle has gained a level.
Woo! Yeah!
Motherfucker.
Kyle has gone to level 4. Everyone else is still currently level 3.
Guess y'all should have walked into the cloud first.
Oh, sorry, I was watching it.
And with that, the lightning disappears. The cloud disappears. And the bronze dragon does not. The bronze dragon that Shakri is trying to save is still lying there on the floor. And at this point, you guys hear the crunching of the gears and the metal on metal slap as the basket from the little trolley area has arrived.
Oh, already.
So I take it you guys hop in it and you make your way up to the observatory, correct?
I think that's the only place left to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say you guys all make it over there, and you guys see that there's a staircase, and Shakri's nowhere to be found. So if you guys make your way downstairs, you'll find that Shakri is over here, and the dragon, I don't have a token for the dragon, I don't think. Let me see, the dragon, do I have one for... Of course I don't. I will have to make one. Wait, stat blocks? I may? No, I don't. I was just looking to see if I had the stat block for it, but you guys see this dragon lying motionless on the floor, and Shakri has just pulled out one of these giant railroad spikes and chains. She has just put her hands on another one of the spikes and is starting to pull it out. And we're going to call it there.
Nice.
Great session, guys.
Definitely. Well, you guys, congratulations. You have defeated Sparkrender.
Thank you.
And that is definitely much more intense than I thought it was going to be, being from a starter module.
I thought that there was 0% chance that we were beating Sparkrender.
And then mine's is probably like, wow, everyone died so many times.
Like, I took,
No.
what, that first one was like 29 damage. I was like, there's no fucking way we're beating this thing.
Not us.
Yeah, no, he's got a lot of it.
Dang.
But yeah, no, you guys did a fantastic job. Especially good job deducing about the statues. I was worried I was going to have to somehow work a hint in there to let you know about the constellations and everything else. But no, that was very, very awesome of you guys. But I know Crab has to go because he's got work in the morning. We will talk on Discord. Make sure you check the channels specifically for the game. I will let you guys know all sorts of information because Crab, you need to tell me not only one level but 2 levels now because I don't think you gave me your
I am
options.
behind. Yep. Well, fortunately, I think the day should be pretty late at work tomorrow, so I'll have time to sit on 5e and figure some stuff out.
Okay. Well, have a great night, guys. For everyone else, for all the people out in the audience, thank you for tuning in tonight for the final or almost final session of the starter module. There is more to this campaign than just the aftermath of this fight. You won't want to miss next week. But if anybody wants to come hang out or wants to find out more about this campaign or to potentially join future games, once we finish with this, I will be probably starting up another game of this module just because I have all the maps. I have it uploaded to Roll20 and all that, and I'm still trying to get better at being a DM because this is my first campaign ever actually being the DM. Here's a link to my Discord. Come chit chat with us. For everyone else, thank you very much for the raids, for the follows, for the resubs, for the biddies. I really appreciate the support, and I love hanging out with everybody and meeting new people. So, with that, definitely go check out Crabopoly. Let me give him a shout out.
Come on, Mankini stream. Come
Thanks,
on,
man.
Mankini stream.
Yes.
I hope there's no
Okay, well,
videos
for
on here.
medium hot is
Yeah.
actually what I've got ready to go.
Oh, it's
This
not the
is
Mankini stream.
Scotch bonnet hot sauce.
Okay, that's-
Oh, those are boobs.
Oh, the hot sauce.
TOS, baby.
Whoa!
We gotta
I
rave about
forgot.
Oh.
I forgot. We got this from a sex show. Those are titties. I just. Whoops.
Speaking
I
of
actually know her
TOS,
personally, who's on the
Okay.
label.
Oh,
I actually know who's personally on the label.
Okay.
Something happened.
There.
yes, the
there-
clip that came up is Crab and Saucy, and they have they're showing hot sauce, and the hot sauce has boobies on it.
ooh.
I tried so hard to cover them.
Feel.
We can't get away from
Oh, man.
boobs.
Oh,
But yes, that is Crabopoly and the Saucy Bartender
Unfortunately.
who plays Kyle and Benelis here on this thing. Oh, Stargana with the nosebleed. But yes, Crab does Mario levels and Saucy makes drinks at least once an hour on Sundays, and then Crab plays Mario Maker Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Just Saturday or just Sundays.
Just Sundays usually.
Is
Yeah.
all we're doing. Yeah, especially now that I'm back to work. Yeah, the
Oh, you
stream's
stopped.
got to take a back seat, but
Fair enough. Yeah, check him out
Just
on
Sunday.
Sundays. It is a fantastic stream. I really enjoy everything from the banter to the drinks to the really hard Mario levels that Crab is very humble about, saying that he's not very good at the game.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course. And then next Friday, we will be back as long as everyone is feeling all right and can make it to hopefully finish this campaign. The finale session could be next Friday. So come check us out. Say hi to everybody. And yeah. So we're going to head out. I'm going to find somebody to raid. If anybody has any recommendations, please type them into chat. I will be going to the ending stream.
Literally, my entire channel or my entire follower list right now is Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for the session. I hope you have a good rest of the night, good weekend.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to go raid. Let's see who's doing D&D. You know what? I have actually never raided this guy. He does a lot of D&D, but he plays a bunch of other games as well. We're gonna raid LOL Gamers. He's currently playing Dyson Sphere Program. But for everyone that's still here, thank you again for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate the support, and I love telling my story, and I'm glad that people are interested enough to come listen to me tell my story. Spam some emotes. I have a bunch of fun ones if you are a sub. If not, then feel free to spam whatever you want. Just show some love, and I will see you all next time. Where is my raid? Raid message did not work. Start raid. There we go. Alright, you know what? I gotta do it here. Let me do... I really can do this, I promise. I need to do this from Docs chat. I'll do it from here. Hey Grizz, how's it going? You came in right as we were taking off. Next week should be the finale for this. I appreciate it. And hello to you too. But yeah, next week I'm hoping will be the finale of this Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. I have a complete homebrew encounter that I'm working on, and I hope it hits the way I want it to. Raid Lol Gamers 89. Why is that not a thing? I can do this, really. Star Raid. Okay, there we go. Third time's a charm. Yeah, Grizz, tonight was... I really enjoyed it. I'm going to go back and watch the VOD because... But, for everyone here, let's head on over.